Current game logo title. Stadia. What's this? It doesn't even give me an audio option for Stadia. I wonder if it's just because I'm doing the Windows capture. It's not picking audio. Is it blocking? If it's blocking audio, but you can't do a game capture on it. It has to be Windows capture.
I haven't been able to do game capture on it.
You can't because there's no client, right?
Right.
Let's see, done. Yeah, it's not pushing out any game audio. Can I add a channel for it? Audio output capture.
Yeah, that was the next thing I was gonna say. Just like add one manually.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Okay, let's see. There shouldn't be anything coming through it right now, right? I should rename that before I confuse myself. Start deleting shit I'm not supposed to be. Okay, let's lock that. Let's hit this key. Let's hit properties. Okay, that's right. So let's move this over here. Now, if I do that, yeah, I got audio, but now I can't hear it. It's not coming through my speakers. So let's do this. No, because that's if I do that, that's going to.
What'd you find out?
Well, I can push it through my speakers, then I just won't be able to hear the audio
from the game. Yeah,
I won't be able to hear it, but it'll be captured in game. I mean, in stream. So that's fine. I'm not sure I need to hear it.
That's so weird.
I don't know. I have to figure it out. I don't remember if last week it was working or not, so I can't say. I got Stadia audio going. Stadia audio is going. Looks pretty strong. Let me just go to the channel and see. Yep.
Oh, I hear that.
Yeah. Whatever, Stadia.
That's strange that you're being forced to use a separate one, a separate audio source.
Sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't. Unless I have I might have the Windows muted. I should have checked that to see if I had Chrome Windows muted. Let's see, actually. Nope, the window's not muted. There's no reason for it to be doing that. I'm definitely gonna have to take a look.
Uh-oh.
All right. Did I put Stadia audio's on the full screen view? Make sure it's on the play news view. Oh no, it doesn't need to be on the insert. All right.
We good?
Yeah, we're good.
As good as it's gonna get, huh?
Yeah. I'll play some music now while they're still waiting, and I'll shut the music off when we start the game.
Okay.
Oh, I want to get us on Twitch. You're live? Are you live on Twitch?
Yeah, it should be, yeah. Actually, I wanted to exit out of the game. How do I exit out of the controller like this?
I don't see us. Oh, here we are. Make sure that's muted. Okay, cool. We are. I'm set and ready to go.
Oh, I gotta hold.
If you are, it's even. So your lead.
Okay. Yeah, we should be good. I got the stream up. Game title updated. I just need to get my notes. Stadia. Yeah, I had Stadia open in the same tab, so I lost my notes. All right. I'm good to go. All right. Back to game. I need to be able to see that. Too much shit on my screen. Go ahead.
Nothing.
Oh, fix this.
No, I was just like, all right. I'm ready to go. Story.
Sorry, let me bring up Facebook.
Do you want to start from scratch?
On what? What, on the stream? You want to cut the stream?
The game.
Oh, we just did the tutorial. We can just continue from where we left off.
Okay, cool.
First off, it's going to be pretty easy, I'm sure.
Uh-oh. I made a boo-boo.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I started a single-player game.
You said what?
I started a single-player game.
Oh, just exit out. You should be good.
I am.
All right, play. Story mode. Just make sure that we can invite each other to this.
This tab, shift tab. Is it shift tab? Yeah, shift tab. Friends online.
There you are. I see you. Invite to. Oh, you want me to join yours?
It doesn't matter either way.
All right, I'm joining. Okay. Yep. Co-op buddy. Up jump the boogie. All right.
All right.
All right. Let's start this thing.
All right.
Here we go.
It's on you.
Yo, everybody. What's going on? Welcome back to a weekly gaming news show. This is episode 214 of our little podcast where we come together and talk about the gaming industry as it pertains to us normal video game playing folk. If you are not aware, or if this is your first time here, because, you know, any podcast can be somebody's first podcast, just want to introduce ourselves and what we do. My name is Trenell. I go by the name True Sonic, and
I am Todd, also known as Up Jump the Boogie.
And yeah, this is our podcast. Like I mentioned before, we do talk about the video game industry. We give our thoughts and opinions on things, stories that we've collected throughout the week. And lately, we've been doing so while also going through some co-op games together. So it's been a very good opportunity for us to both have these conversations about what's going on in the gaming industry, what we think is good or bad, and actually getting through some games, because it's actually been, you know, harder and harder, you know, to just sit down and play some games. So if anything, this is an opportunity for us to just play some video games. And we like to do so in front of the camera, in front of you all. So welcome, wherever you're watching. If you're on Twitch, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, I almost said the M word.
Oh yeah, Mixer. If you're still on Mixer, you
yeah, like how? But yeah, thank you all for coming through. We're gonna get into the news, but first, just to let you guys know, this is our first session of Orcs Must Die 3. This is the Stadia exclusive that we talked about last show as well. So without further delay, let's go ahead and get into the game, and let's go ahead and get into the news. We have some updates and corrections before we jump into our current events. So Todd, if you would be so kind as to get us started with our first story of today.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I don't hear your audio coming through.
You do not hear my audio. Uh-oh.
On Facebook.
I'm totally okay with doing the intro again.
Let's see. And say something now.
Yo, testing.
And it's fixed.
That was a good intro too.
Yeah, it was. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. You want me to do it again?
Nah, if you want to, it's up to you.
Cool. I mean, We're doing it live. Yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a weekly gaming news show. This is episode 214 of our podcast, where me and my good friend Todd come together at the end of the week and discuss and give our thoughts and opinions on what's going on in the gaming industry and how it pertains to us as, you know, a couple of guys that just love playing video games. We are going to be starting our journey with the Stadia exclusive Orcs Must Die 3. We talked about this during the show where it was announced that this was going to be an exclusive, something that Stadia definitely needs at this point in time. And so we're going to, give our thoughts and opinions on this game as well as the Stadia service as a whole. So make sure that you stick around for that, because we're going to be giving our impressions as we play. But we won't just be playing. We're going to be talking about the news. We have a couple of stories that we need to follow up on from our previous episode. So but before we get into the current events, Boogie, why don't you go ahead and take us into our first update for today?
Yeah, our first update is coming out of Mixer. We just talked about Mixer.
We was just talking about the N-word.
Yeah, it's, sorry, Mixer, we barely knew you, but, it's over for you. The 22nd, which was this past Wednesday, was their last last day of streaming. It was a ghost town. Many of the Mixer streamers have moved on. They're on Twitch. If you go through Twitch, you'll see quite a few streamers with titles that indicate that they were former Mixer partners and joining back to Twitter. To Twitch. Mixer, if you go to their homepage, which is the image, if you're watching on Facebook, which is the image I have, it's telling them that they're shut down, and they refer you to facebook.gg, which is Facebook Gaming. So yeah, it's done. It's done and done. I think it's a combination of one, there was low viewership, and two, there were some controversies as far as the high brass, the unfair hiring practices, and how the management was treating or saw people, the content creators that were on the Mixer platform, right, as well as how the workers were being treated. So it's a perfect storm. Microsoft is like, shut it down. Because
we talked about this like when it was announced. It was really, really sudden when everything went down. Like, there was some allegations of racial misconduct and some racially insensitive comments said by some really important people within the company. And literally the day after the allegations were brought forth, Mixer was scheduled to end, and a partnership with Facebook Gaming had come to fruition. It was seemingly out of nowhere. A lot of the workers and employees within the company felt the exact same way, saying that they had absolutely no idea. There was no kind of warning, no kind of signs that things were ending, nothing like that. So
right,
very, very strange. I will say,
definitely. So for those of you, it kind of sucks because it was a third party company. It was a buyout by Microsoft, a company called Beam. And it just sucks that people. Whoa, what's that?
That's a smusher.
I see.
Smush some fools.
It just sucks that people, they invested into it, and now they have to just move on and try to rebuild their brand and their community. And
they've been trying. You got to give them credit for trying. They have been trying to make it as easy as possible for past Mixer streamers to transition over to Facebook Gaming. With partners being able to, get essentially instant access to partnership status on Facebook Gaming, giving them a little bit of a leg up so they don't have to start from, completely from square one. Mm-hmm. So that's good. I am happy that something is happening to, preserve those communities and not force people to restart their entire online persona due to, you know, the mismanagement or the decisions of people that, you know, are on much higher pay grades than, you know, the actual streamer themselves.
Yep.
So, good for them. You know, I do have a certain amount of respect for the platform. It did show us. Oh, they're going to start coming from the other side now. We have to protect this door.
Putting traps down here. All
right, cool. Yeah, we have to, you know, give credit where credit is due and applaud them for the amount of seamlessness that their what was it, the co-streaming?
Yes, the
co-streaming was freaking amazing on Mixer, and it kind of like you know, started the whole, you know, trend of getting that together. What was interesting, an interesting story that came out of all of this is that Mixer will be retaining all of their technology. They're not giving away any of their technology to Facebook in the buyout, which means that there will, you know, at least be something going on with that.
They announced that they were going to be using that technology and pushing it into Teams for enterprise use.
Okay, yeah. So there is you know, something that's going to come of the Mixer platform. I really enjoy Teams as somebody who uses it for work. It's probably one of the most important apps that my company has been using. You know, especially during the pandemic. Without Teams, I don't think I could do my job properly. Like that's how much of an influence that you know, has. So really good.
We are very, very heavy users of Teams as well. Yeah. You know, Microsoft owns the enterprise, right? So it makes sense that their platform is probably one of the more widely used, and it'd be cool to see how they integrate some of the Mixer technologies into Teams. It'd be interesting.
Exactly. And so with that, we can go ahead and move on to our next story in our updates and corrections. This time, we're talking about the continued fallout of Ubisoft, man. There's been a lot more news and, you know, to come of this situation going on over at Ubisoft. And if you're unaware of what's going on, I wouldn't blame you, because they have gone out of their way to try, you know, not talk about what's happening here. Right. So there's more high profile people, more executives being called out, and it's not a good look, because one of the founders of Ubisoft is just being revealed to either have been completely oblivious to what was going on, or he's just completely incompetent. One or the other. There is no in between with this.
A combination of both.
Or a combination of both. Yeah, I would agree with that as well.
Yeah, because I mean, and the statement that he put out is like, he wasn't fired or had lost his job because of the investigation. He lost his job because of his management style. And what that means to me is that, you know, he basically was turning a blind eye to things that were going on at Ubisoft. Yeah. And you know, he had to pay for it. He paid for it with his job. I found, and the reason I put this story up is just because his statement, it so infuriated me, right? His statement was basically, and I'm gonna read it verbatim. It was like, I was terminated by my employers last week. My employer told me that the reason for my termination was his conclusion that I failed to uphold the company's code of conduct over the course of my career at the company. My employer did not cite the allegation of sexual assault as a reason for my termination. So basically what he's saying is that the company didn't say he's sexually assaulted or he's been alleged to have sexually assaulted anybody.
He just ignored it. He just his management style forced him to ignore those problems.
Right, and that's what got me so vexed is his management style. So his management style essentially was turn a blind eye to complaints of sexual harassment, discrimination, and any other type of thing that's going on. He just basically ignored it. And as he wrote for decades, over the course of his career. So however long his career has been, he's been ignoring allegations.
Yeah.
And one of the things that has been coming out of this second phase, I'm calling it the second phase of Me Too movement, is why are people coming out now? Well, people aren't now just coming out. They've been coming out long and long ago. And people like Mr. PR Director Stone Chen have just been ignoring it and wiping it under the rug and or retaliated. And that's been the problem. So, I mean, when you question like, well, this happened years ago and they're just coming out now, this is the poster boy of why it's just coming out now.
Yeah. Just because it's just now being recognized as something that needs to be paid attention to in the eyes of people that are important. And, you know, this is only happening because of the rise of awareness and the level of scrutiny that these companies can get due to social media. You know, we've seen it over and over again. Social media's presence in these companies, you know, business strategies have proven to be, you know, very substantial, because they will, you know, do any and everything to retain that good light in the public eye. You know, when it comes to them making money, they can't be seen as somebody that you don't want to spend your money on. Coming from the top, you go ahead, you head up there.
Yeah, I'm going up to the top. Yep.
Yeah, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It's like I said, this is a huge problem. It's great that it's finally being recognized and people are being held accountable. And for anybody who's out there asking why people were waiting, why these women, why these people that were discriminated or marginalized have waited so long, this is why they've waited so long. They haven't actually been waiting. They've been telling people, as many people as will listen, for as long as they could. And it's just the people ignore them. Yeah. And that's where we're at, and that's why we're in the position we're at now.
Yeah. So, like we've been saying, like we're gonna keep saying, you know, for those that are, you know, coming out with their stories and, you know, letting it be known that these types of people are still in positions of power and need to be stopped, you know, keep doing your thing, because it's the only way that anything is going to change, is if you keep telling your stories. So
exactly,
keep telling your stories, and you know that's pretty much all I have to say about it, unless you have anything else.
Nope, I don't. I think that's a perfect ending.
Perfect ending to a very ridiculous story that I can't believe is happening. But yeah, so those are our updates and corrections. We want to know what you all think out there. So if you're watching us live, do feel free to post your thoughts and opinions in the chat. We are, you know, looking at the chat. We have it up on our screens here. So if you have any thoughts or opinions that you would like to share, we will be more than happy to go back and forth on these questions and issues with you. So let's go ahead and jump into our next segment. This is going to be our quick hit segment. We have a few stories here that we're going to cover, and this part of the show is brought to you by us, because we have merch. And if you would like to purchase some and help support us in our endeavors, the link is down below and in our description. It's hosted by Streamlabs, and it is some of the most high quality material that I've bought from, you know, like a merch store. You know, I do have some myself. Yeah, I've watched it a few times, and the images are still as clear as the day that I got it. So, you know, very good quality. Pick up a t-shirt, pick up a coffee mug, pick up a hoodie, you know, for those chill nights in. Sometimes it gets so cool in the house because we got the AC blasting because it's a freaking heat wave outside. Yes. I just like to reach for my hoodie, you know, just so I still feel like I'm, you know, being snuggled even though I'm sitting in my chair playing video games all day.
I have that same issue here.
Yeah.
High AC, and I'm actually sitting in the basement, so it's naturally cool in the basement.
Yeah, so check it out. It's, you know, moderately priced. I've seen merch that costs, you know, way more than this from other people. I'm gonna share a little bit about myself. I just bought some merch from one of my favorite rappers, and it was very expensive. Yeah, I'm not proud of myself, but at the same time, I can't wait until it gets here. I can't wait. But yeah, links are down in the description. It's hosted by Streamlabs, like I mentioned before. Please support your boys. Buy the merch. It looks cool. It has our logos and avatars from our current season, as well as merch from my personal channel, True Sonic. So if by some crazy reason you're only a fan of me, you have your options. Solo Boogie merch coming real soon, I promise. It's gonna have to have some kind of like politics in it, or it's not gonna be official to the Boogie brand. So we'll work on some ideas for you. All right, so we're in our final wave of this current level. We're actually doing pretty good. What do you think? What do you think so far of the game?
Yeah. I like it. It's fun. Like I said, I used to play tower defense a lot. I got up top. I always come down because they delayed coming up top.
Yeah, there's no rooftops here for me to put the gravity things to slow them down. I really like those.
Yeah, those are pretty dope. Yeah, I used to play tower defense games a lot. I just kind of went away from them. So this is like in my wheelhouse.
That's what's up.
I'm definitely enjoying it.
Yeah, I've never really been into tower defense, but I'm definitely into this game. Me and like I mentioned before. Me and Mount Lover actually played the original 2 on the hardest difficulty, I believe. We actually got unhealthily good at setting up traps for these orcs. Oh shit, getting through. I got him.
Yeah, I'm here. I died.
Oh, and I got my smashers.
I died because I was trying to do my
Just trying to be a space wizard. Oh, trying to do the asset. Yeah, I brought up the freaking the merch right as the round started. My bad.
Yes, and I lost us a skull probably because I died. God damn it.
It's all good. It's all good. We're not going for 100% completion run. That's for off camera.
Yeah, so our first story out of the quick hits is coming out of Epic Games because it's no longer Epic Games, right? What is it, Psyonix?
Yeah, Psyonix. Yeah, that's the developer.
Yeah, so Rocket League is becoming free to play.
Yeah,
you're no longer going to have to buy or. Ooh, I want this.
Freeze enemies, no damage or knockback.
Is that the tar trap you're looking at?
No, that's for my blunderbuss level 2. I can get an upgrade.
I'm gonna reduce cooldown. Kill 50 enemies.
I might just increase my reload speed.
Reduce cooldown.
Slaughter the Joker, what's going on, man? Thank you for coming through. Appreciate the love and support, my guy.
I don't like any of the stuff that they're offering. I don't want a star trap. It's trash.
And I don't have enough for anything else.
I
got the tar trap. It's like to slow them down.
Yeah,
I think dart
spitter. I can buy a dart spitter. While spinning, shoot small darts. And I'm gonna try this. I want a dart spitter.
Yeah, I need more skulls.
Yeah, I just got the dart spitter.
I think you have to continue. Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, Rocket League has gone free to play. It's a couple of things. The first thing is players who've been playing the game and are being switched to free to play. They're going to get all of the Rocket League DLC releases. They're going to get like a founders title, established 2020, which is it's going to basically show you the year you first started playing, which is kind of cool.
Cool.
Where's my? Oh no! Wait, did I do something wrong? Oh, choose my defense. Okay. There we go. Great. Yes, I will replace this tar floor thing.
I was only, place it like right. Oh wait, where'd you place it?
I haven't placed anything yet.
Oh.
I'm going to place my darts.
I don't think anybody's gonna get past this for this first round.
Where are you?
I tried to set my traps right here. I don't think anybody's gonna get past this, but I wanted to like set up a defense at this first turn.
$2,000. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set up these things here, and set up those floor traps, and then I'm gonna put the dart trap right by them. So when they get trapped in the floor trap, the dart trap shoots them.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
And that's all I have. That's all I have money for. So now I'm ready to go.
So if they get past this, I can slow them down with this, hit them with one of these, and they get smashed at the same time.
Oh, nice. Smash him with the tar pit. That's amazing.
Yeah, those are the stress that's going to get us through this game.
Yeah, that's dope.
Right.
Yeah, so you're going to get established whatever year you started playing. You're going to get 200 common items that you can upgrade to Legacy. You're going to get some Daisy Orco wheels and Huntress player banner. Those are for all of those who've been playing and paid for content in Rocket League. And then going forward, it's going to be free to play. The only thing is being delisted from Steam. Steam is not big on this free to play switch by Rocket League. But obviously, Epic Games bought Psyonix, and it is an Epic Games company, so it will be available for free to play in the Epic Games Store. I don't think they gave a specific date of when it was going to be going free to play.
I just saw summer 2020. That's all I saw.
Yeah. So yeah, coming soon this summer. If you've been dying to play Rocket League, but you didn't want to drop the $20 to play it, you can play it for free.
So does this go for anybody that's paid the $20 entry fee?
If you've paid for it in any content, you get all of the stuff that I mentioned.
That's dope. Because I bought it. It was a while ago, and I haven't played it, but I did buy it.
If you never played it or you hadn't owned it previously, obviously you're not getting stuff.
And it's being delisted from Steam, meaning that you won't be able to, download it or get the actual executable from Steam anymore. But the version that you're playing, you can still launch it from the platform. It'll still be functional, and because it's cross-play, you'll still be able to play with everybody. I don't think that they're dropping any features from what is probably the most popular or the most downloaded version of the game, the Steam version, that is.
Right. Yeah, so cool. I think the way they're doing it, taking care of the players that, started playing the game early on and been playing it. And Rocket League, as far as I know, they still have a pretty robust esports league to go with it. So
of course we haven't been hearing a whole lot about their esports league because of what's been going on. They haven't been able to hold any kind of like live tournaments or events or anything like that. So there has been a bit of silence on that front. But it's still a huge game, one of the first to adopt cross-platform cross-play in a major way. They were bought by Psyonix. Psyonix was bought by the Epic Games Store, which proved to be fruitful for the company. They've been putting a lot of content into the game with their Battle Pass or Rocket League Pass system of monetization that they've been doing. So there is that. I haven't played Rocket League in a long time, so I don't really plan on going back. The last season that they dropped was season 6. That's what the trailer that I'm showing on screen right now. But that was back in March, so there hasn't been a whole lot of content or a whole lot of talk around Rocket League until now. So hopefully they're still got bigger and better things on the horizon for Rocket League fans. I know a lot of people out there who still play the game to this day. Shout out to Captain Mori, who still posting up clips and getting the freaking aerial aerial goals and all kinds of crazy. I can't do it, man. That game is freaking. That shit's hard for me.
Yes, it can get super complicated, which is cool, right? It's simple for you to jump in, but it's complicated and robust enough for people to actually want to stay and play. And
exactly. So good for them for going free to play. Of course, they're gonna allow for a lot more people to. Oh, is there another entrance? No, the same, just the one.
No, so it's just the one.
Yeah, a lot more people are going to get a chance to play it. I honestly didn't think that the $20 entry fee for the game was, all that bad, to be truly honest. I didn't think, this was quick. That's a quick one.
Dudes. Yeah.
That's a quick one.
I think they're like dogs.
Yeah, something like that.
Beast. I don't know what they are, but kill them fast. Oh, they're called Cobalt Runners. Stop! Slow down, dude. God dang. And they run through the traps.
Yeah, the traps don't go off fast enough.
Yeah, they run 2 traps, so we got to figure out what trap. I bet you like the tar ones. It's good for.
It didn't really work. He just ran right through it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh man, they got around the bend.
I haven't in here. It's not been triggering though. I haven't seen it trigger yet.
Yeah, my freaking smusher isn't triggering. I think it's too high up. Might be too high up for them for it to get anybody.
Yeah, we might need to sell those and move them.
Woo, let's do this.
Yeah. Oh, did you sell my trap on top of the ceiling? You sure did.
Oh, well, mine's is still there. You can get that one. My bad. I didn't know.
I got credit for it, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. So
when you sold it, I still got the credit for it.
Oh, sweet. I was like, oh, I ain't stealing stuff.
No.
So let's. Oh man.
I didn't buy any tar traps.
I
wonder if this can
2
help.
out.
These guys will help.
What's that?
Gravity ones.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely help. All right, so since we're gonna do that,
and then I'm gonna put this thing right back here.
Why don't you put them? Why don't you put it? Well, I guess I can just move this up.
Did I move? Oh, I put it after yours.
Yeah, I'm just put it before.
That's a ceiling trap.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go down.
Oh, right there. Also, let me hit the gravity first and then run into that. Okay.
Yeah.
And I have, as you see, I put the dart thing there, so when people are stuck in these areas, it hopefully it triggers and shoot them.
Yeah, and I can put a wall right here.
Oh, they broke one of our traps because there was 3 here. Like that.
All right, so then we can. And where is this one? This one's right behind. All right, so let's see if we can slow them.
So wait a minute.
Right here.
So move that up a little bit, right? Because I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some more money. I'm gonna try to hold them off in this hallway as much as possible.
I think the idea is not to have too many traps stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
So they have time to trigger.
Yeah. But you also want to get them so that they're not like running through too many. You want to kind of like compound them a bit so they can get like jumped by the traps and put them right in there.
This one. I'm going to move this one back a little bit.
Kind of want to get them in like a little chokehold type situation.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed. Let's move that one back.
Start putting some here.
Do you have the walls? You have the wall ones set up pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm actually.
I want to do something with these
right
tars.
here when they're coming down the stairs, so I can catch them coming down the stairs.
Okay.
I know they've been taking this corner tight, so I'm gonna put it right.
Yeah,
there.
we'll be like the last line of defense. We'll try to let this do a lot of the work.
Yeah.
And we'll hang back a bit.
All right.
What'd you put over here?
I put the wall spikes because I know they've been taking this corner kind of tight. If you have one, I would put one like right here too. I don't have
let me sell one of these.
Yeah, like right there.
Okay,
yeah.
That works for me.
All right,
but yeah, so that's it for Rocket League going free to play sometime this summer. Once we have a date, we'll report that. We'll give our thoughts and opinions on it. Once we get more news on that front. So yeah, let's go ahead and move on to the next story.
They are coming from the other side.
Oh no, we totally set it up wrong. Oh god,
I'm over here.
All right,
Get back here, little monster thing. Get. Ah!
All right, well at least that side will be. Somebody got through.
Yeah, one of those little running creatures. There's just one though.
Okay.
Get back here. Get back here. Get back here. All right. Yo, these little running dudes are annoying as hell.
Yeah, that's quick.
So, moving on to the next story, we got some story off of PlayStation 5, and this is disappointing, and it's something I actually didn't really pay attention to.
Yeah.
In the PlayStation announcement, but the first thing I want to say is PlayStation 5 coming out. Their target is their target is 4K 30, right? So 4K at 30 frames per second. Native 4K at 30 frames per second, which is significant, right? It's not nothing, but it's 4K 30. Woo.
All right, so they're gonna be coming from both sides now, man. That was rough.
Yeah. We definitely get that.
Almost botched that one.
Yeah. Yeah, but we can put a couple of traps here just to kind of slow them down. And we'll just try to cover them as they come through. I put a what's his name up, the thingamabob.
Okay.
Oh wait. The dark thing?
Yeah, I see it.
Let's put it close. As it, because it looks like they come around that corner kind of tight, right?
Yeah.
There we go. And they got the dark thing up there. That should slow them down up top.
And then I got this right at the bin right here. Tar trap into spikes.
Yeah,
Spike on the wall.
We got this choke point here that we can try to catch all here.
Okay.
They're both coming. They'll be coming from the top end, from the side, coming down.
I can use my bombs as like a long distance projectile for them right here. And if you need help, I can just jump down.
All right. So they're going. So Spider-Man, Miles Morales DLC standalone is going to have an optional 4K 60 feature, right? So my disappointment is this is next gen
from the bottom.
Sony. 4K 60 should be the target.
That should be the standard.
Less than 4K 60, you would think is
PS4.
Right. Yeah. And you know, we're looking at Microsoft talking about 4K 120. And you know, we're talking about 4K 130, 4K 30 on PlayStation. And the real problem I have with this is how is it going to affect development on the Xbox Series X? If the Xbox Series X is more powerful and has the ability to go 4K 60 native up to 4K 120, but you know, third parties are developing for both, and you know, they're only getting to 4K 30 on PlayStation. I hope that doesn't, you know, affect the impact the games on the other system. But this, when I read this, I was like, wait, what? And I started going back to some of the older, some of the previous stories, and that was a thing. It was only 4K 60, and 4K 30. That was their target, and sure, they're going to be able to get 4K 60, and sure, they're going to be able to, you know, people are going to be able to squeeze more and more out of it as the platform matures. Yeah. But for it to just, you know, be base 4K 30, and now it makes sense to me as to why everything from Sony, everything they were talking about on Sony was about the loading speeds. The loading speeds. That's a distraction.
That SSD. It's going to be so fast. It's like, it's great.
It's a distraction from the fact that they have suboptimal blah blah blah. they have suboptimal frame rates with when it's paired with the resolution. Oh, you're right. This thing is too high. When it gets too high, you can't.
Yeah, when it gets too high, it doesn't not do anything. Maybe your little. Did you use the squisher or were you using this?
I was using the dark thing. It was the dark.
Oh, the dark thing wasn't spawning.
Yeah. It spawns, but if you notice when you put the traps out, they have the little
It shows its range, right?
Yeah. And when I put the thing on the ceiling, it was one tile too high.
Okay.
So I can't go with that. I'm just going to drop some more. Ooh, this is good. I've dropped some here. I think this is a good combo. These ground ones with the wall darts, put them trapped in the ground thing.
How much money do you have? Because I only have enough for. Oh, you have 3 same amount. Okay.
Yeah. What would you want to put? Because I can take up one of these.
No, I said I only have enough money for one more floor trap, but I wanted another wall trap right here.
Okay, so let me take this up. Whoops. Buy. Okay, and then I can do. Would you want to put the wall trap?
Yeah, just a second one right next to this one.
Okay, and then you can just put a floor trap.
Yeah, I could just put this one here. There we go. Sweet.
All right.
Teamwork.
So yeah, I'm very disappointed in seeing that. My expectation is as the platform matures, you're going to see more standard, 4K 60 stuff. But again, when we look at the PlayStation 4 Pro versus the Xbox One X, the PlayStation 4 Pro is a less powerful machine.
Yeah.
All of the games on the 4 Pro or 4 excuse me, yeah, the 4 Pro, the PS4 Pro are upscaled to 4K. They don't have anything native. And
Right.
while a vast majority of the Xbox One X games are upscaled, they do have several titles that are native 4K. And if you look at Forza, and obviously Forza is their tentpole, Forza can get 4K 60 on the Xbox One X. So,
Yeah.
I mean, Microsoft's already doing it this generation, and Sony is going into next generation with it as an option. I think that's problematic, disappointing, and another reason
and
why
nobody's talking about it. That's like the weirdest part. It's like nobody is talking about the PlayStation 5's shortcomings. It's like I don't understand why.
yeah, it's because it's Sony. Sony
I
just
guess.
got that free pass. They got that Apple Pass thing.
I
know,
guess
they
man.
can do no wrong. But yeah, it's hugely problematic. It's disappointing, and it's yet another reason why I am not interested. Like what I think was it 2 weeks ago we talked about it. I was like all ready to go ahead and set up my pre-order. And as I look, there's no games. Strike one. There's apparently no real next gen. Strike two. I mean, 4K 30, I can play that now. That's
Right.
nothing. And when you're telling me it's going to be 4K 30 and you're trying to sell me a expansion as the system seller, fuck your couch.
Yeah. I don't know, man. You'd be surprised to see how many people aren't like really talking about that issue. We're gonna be talking about the Microsoft event that went down this week as well. But I don't know. We're gonna talk about it more in that segment. Oh, there's a lot of boys coming from the top side.
Yeah, I'm up here.
Okay, I'm trying to cover you a little bit. Let me know if you need any help.
Right now, the traps are doing work. It's awesome.
Right.
The traps are doing work. Holy moly. They're getting slaughtered. I feel bad.
Don't you ever feel bad for an orc. All orcs must die.
Yeah, they were just getting murked like it's nobody's business. You good over there?
Yeah, for now. You can come help me whenever you get a chance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay down here and pick up the stragglers. Yep, they're coming back up from the top again.
All right, go and get them. I'm on it. Down here.
It's only a few. We're fine.
Oh, got a quick one. I got him.
Get him?
Yeah.
All right. Yo, these dudes are getting destroyed. It's funny.
Yeah, that freaking that hallway over there. That's a good one over there.
Yeah. All right, they're down.
Yeah, I got one more.
Sweet. Oh, that was the last horde.
That was the
Nice.
last one.
Yeah, so let's move on. Sony has got huge problems, in my opinion, with their.
Yeah.
Wow, only 3? How come we only got 3 scopes? What did we do wrong?
I think we were supposed to pick up some of them. I don't know. I didn't see any on the floor this time around.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't really walk around that much.
Yeah, so I am. The more I see about this PlayStation 5, the less I'm interested in it.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I don't know why people are overly excited about the PlayStation.
Oh, I didn't get to finish upgrading.
Did I start?
I think
but
so.
you can.
I think you can do it from here, can't you?
Yeah, I think so. Press up on your D-pad. No, down on your
Down.
D-pad.
No, I can't buy anything else. It's all good. It's all good. No, we good. We good.
God damn it.
Equipping increased health regeneration. Heals player if used. Oh, that's pretty cool.
To heal and trigger. I don't. But that costs a spot. Oh no, it doesn't. I have an extra slot now. Did you get an extra slot?
I did.
Is the blunted burst? Is that what you were using with those little grenade balls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, my secondary ability.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I haven't had that.
It's pretty
And
good.
how do I get? Oh, I just RB.
Yeah, I'll upgrade after this mission.
All right. Yeah, my bad.
No, we're good. No, still good.
Yeah. So moving on, our next story we got is again out of Ubisoft.
Yes.
We talked about a couple of weeks ago NBA 2K, but Take-Two and 2K announcing that they're going to be increasing the price of their. Oh wow! Wait a minute.
So this is the entrance right here. Yeah, there's usually 2 paths. It'll start increasing to like 3 and 4 as it gets harder.
Okay.
And so we can definitely put a smusher right here.
I'm gonna put a wall.
You know what?
Dart right here.
I'm gonna put wall darts here.
Exactly where I want it.
So they're coming through this door. They're going this way. They're coming around.
Actually,
But they also are coming from up here. Is there a door back here that they're gonna be coming from?
Yeah, behind you. So we do that there.
Yeah, look, there's another one right here. This way. Or am I just running the big ass circle?
You're running a big circle. It's okay. The mini map is at the top right. You can see the other door is locked currently. So they're gonna start entering through the yellow door, and the other door is like right up these stairs over here, straight across.
Up the stairs.
Yeah, but that'll be next round. We can start working on that next round.
Okay, got it. All right.
So, that's pretty much all the money I got.
Checkpoint here. I'm just trying to figure out where they're going. I'm trying to figure out the choke point. So it's really not the choke point is going to be on top of these stairs. If they get to the top of the stairs, we're in trouble, right? We can get overwhelmed. But it's going to split left and right here. So we don't want to put a lot down this hallway. Here is fine. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, let me. So
what do you got up here?
I just got this little choke point right here.
Okay. Do we want to block to get him stuck here in this little kill box?
I think it might be too close to the entrance. I think should probably try to spread them out a little bit more.
Let's see. So I have this up here. I'm gonna put. Spike.
So yeah, we can make this hallway our.
Spike there.
Okay.
I don't have enough for another. So I'm just gonna leave it at that right now.
Put that there.
Is this unlimited ammo?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But the secondary uses your mana, so you have to let it recharge if you use too much.
Right. Okay.
All right, I think that's good.
All right.
I'm cool with this.
Yeah, Ubisoft has said for now they're not going to charge $70 a game.
Yeah, for their first batch of next generation titles, and with that, of course, I'm talking about the Watch Dogs Union. Is it Legion? It's Legion. Yeah, you're right. Watch Dogs Legion, Far Cry 6. What else they got coming? The next Assassin's Creed game.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, for the most part. But yeah, they're the most anticipated titles. The titles that are on the docket for the next year or so will not come at an additional $10 on next gen consoles, which I feel like is one of the smartest things that they've said. It doesn't tackle their actual issues within the company, but it does do its job at preventing more unflattering news coverage when it comes to the company right now, and so I'm okay with this.
It's some positive PR for them, much needed positive PR for them, because they have been floundering beyond just being having a toxic work environment.
Right.
The games and stuff that they've been showing, while they look great, don't seem to be very new. The only IP that was really new that was supposed to be coming out, Skull and Bones, it's called Skull and Bones, right?
Yeah, Skull and Bones, Crossbones, Skull and Crossbones. I don't know.
Yeah, that one has been
MIA.
Wow. There was a rumored story out that they're going to change it to a live action game, which is what the delay is. So they're coming out this door this time.
So the other one's locked. So yeah, we can probably just set up the same kind of build because it's mirrored, and since they're only going to be coming out of this door, we can just choke them at the door that we just did. But let's start setting up some backup stuff. So I'll put one. Yeah. Put those there. Let's give something there.
Yeah, so Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like I said, it's just a PR ploy by them to try to take eyes off of how disastrous they've been lately.
Yeah.
But you know, it's good to hear, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, I guess. I mean, this isn't what I want to hear from Ubisoft right now, to be truly honest. But I mean, good news is good news, I guess. I hate to, you know, be that guy to say like, oh, well, any good press is, you know, good press. But I mean, it is a pleasant thing to hear that we're not going to be paying extra money. Because quite honestly, I don't know if I want to be spending any money on any Ubisoft properties right now. Not that they, and you know, more to your point, not, not to minimize what's going on with the victims, but the games themselves have not really been all that, you know, enticing. I haven't really been clamoring for any Ubisoft games in particular. And to be truly honest, the oversaturation of Ubisoft's quote-unquote style has kind of like rubbed off on me in the worst way possible, where I'm not even having that much fun with Ghost of Tsushima because I'm seeing similarities with the gameplay loop, and I'm kind of just like over that style of third-person open world game.
Yes,
you know?
Yes. Side mission, find the little things, and you know, go to the story when you're ready. Yeah. I agree. It does.
I'm not saying that Ghost is a bad game. I actually think that for this type of open world game, it does it the best that I've played so far. It is a standout in the subgenre category that it's in. It's just, I'm just done with that style of gameplay. I'm ready to start whenever you want.
Yeah, I will say I kind of agree with you.
Yeah.
The difference between you and I at this point is that you've played through the last two Assassin's Creed games.
I did. Last two Assassin's Creed
games, and I haven't.
Yeah.
Right, so I've been away from this type of game for a while. So it's a bit refreshing considering, you know, my primary game is Destiny, which is a FPS first-person shooter. To me, it's a nice jump away. But to your point, you're absolutely right. Ubisoft has been making the same game with different skins for the past 7 years now, 8 years.
It's been a while.
It's definitely a refreshing change. But I can definitely see where if you've been playing all of the Assassin's Creeds and you've been playing Watch Dogs and many of the other Ubisoft IPs. You're tired of it.
Yeah,
it's very reasonable. It makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, but you know, good on Ubisoft's press team for putting out some good news. But you know, we definitely you know need and you know I expect more from the company in the upcoming months. You know, there needs to be a lot more consumer goodwill that needs to happen on top of the major issues that need to be addressed within that company. So I'll just leave that there, and we can go ahead and move on to our last story within our quick hit section that has, despite the name, has not gone by all that quick. So let's go ahead and jump into the next story, and I think I will take the reins on this because if I'm not mistaken, we are talking about the blue bastard himself, Sonic the Hedgehog, who's actually been having a pretty decent year. Most notably, and this is my personal opinion, they're having a good year because they haven't announced the next game in the series yet. That's my personal opinion. But good news from Sonic and Sega with the announcement that there will be a Sonic the Hedgehog movie sequel. And it's already, in the works. They're off to the races on making the next adventure for the movie iteration of everybody's favorite blue 90s trope. But I'm actually really happy about it. I mean, in all honesty, Sonic has had a rough, 2010s, I would say. With respect to Sonic Mania, which was a fantastic game, there wasn't a lot of, of anything going on with Sonic as a franchise until the movie came out, and it was good on them that they. So they're going to be coming from both sides right now. So I'm going to put some traps over here.
I did the left side. If you want to do the right side,
yeah, I'll do that. It's good that the movie sold well enough for them to be considering a sequel. I'm really happy that it's happening. But I gotta admit, I still haven't watched the movie. I still haven't watched it.
I'm surprised. I watched it. I have kids, of course, so we watched it, and it was actually not bad. It was pretty good. It was entertaining.
Okay, I need to do it. I know this. This just hasn't happened yet.
Nope.
They took some liberties with the lore, of course. I mean, especially when you try to make it to live action and implement human beings with their limitations into a fantasy world like that. It's going to be issues, but all in all, I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was a nice representation of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, and that's the best thing about the movie is that they made a movie that the fans wanted to see, and the fans did not want to see whatever movie they thought that original character design was going to be. They didn't want to see that.
It was just an ugly ass Sonic.
Yeah. Well, we didn't want to see an ugly ass Sonic model on screen for an hour. And so it's good that they made that change, because I feel like it was to better the movie, to better the experience, and which is why they're planning on a sequel instead of planning on how to change Sonic, rebrand Sonic completely after a disastrous movie. Exactly. So I'm glad that this is a thing. I will eventually watch the movie. It's just I just haven't yet. So I'll make sure it happens soon. But it's really cool that the movie's getting a sequel. I do know, it was spoiled that Tails makes an appearance at the end of the movie, so we know that his, Sonic and his pals are going to be making an entry into the franchise, which is cool. I hope they don't just go overboard, because that was how the main games got so muddled up, is because they didn't know when to stop adding too many of Sonic's friends. Yeah. It's like, why even call it Sonic? He's barely even there.
They added his whole high school graduation class.
I know, right? Sometimes we just want Sonic and Tails, and that's it. We don't need his uncle and his mom and his granddad. We don't need all of them.
So we're gonna move on to the next story, but before we do, let's give a warm shout out to the new challengers. If you are a fighting game fan, you want to get into some fighting games, you want to punch people, you want to dodge, you want to block, you want to combo, the new challengers is a place for you. They offer fight nights, they offer tournaments, they offer one-on-one trainings, they offer replay critiques, and many of the most popular fighting games available. We're talking about Street Fighter V, we're talking about Mortal Kombat 11, we're talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, all of those games and more. If you're really interested in fighting games, you're looking for people to play with that are non-toxic, that are friendly and willing to teach and learn and work with you to get better, the New Challengers is the place to be. You can check them out on twitch.tv/NewChallengersTV, and you can follow them on Twitter at NewChallengersTV.
Exactly. And shout out to Mr. Vinegar, who is the founder of the Discord server. Thank you all for shouting us out on your live events. Because like we said, they do gameplay critiques. They do fight nights as well. They also do online tournaments with actual prizes. So make sure that you check them out. They are the #1 source of knowledge for beginners, and we're featured in Eurogamer as a result. So they're legit. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the next story. We're going to be talking about which one now?
We're talking about G4. G4. So if you're a youngin', you don't know what the hell a G4 is, right?
No.
But if you are our age, you know what a G4 is. G4 used to be a cable network dedicated to gaming, and later on it was gaming and tech. But it was first launched as a gaming channel. They had talk shows and
trailers.
trailers galore. That was one of the places early places you can go to watch gaming conventions. We look at E3, Gamescom, and stuff like that.
It was one of the first places you can actually watch E3 or experience E3 without, actually going. It was, I think, it was the if not one of the first places that allowed that to happen.
Exactly, and so Comcast, who owns NBC Universal, has decided that they want to relaunch G4. And it makes sense, right? Because one of the things that has happened since G4 went under is Justin TV, which is now Twitch, right? And it's become huge where people pay. I mean, there are millionaires that are, people that have become millionaires and legitimately mainstream famous from streaming games and gaming content on Twitch. So it makes sense that there is now a clamor for it. There's a space for G4 TV in the zeitgeist. So it makes sense. It's interesting. I'll be interested to see what kind of content they're going to green light. I can imagine there's going to be some talk shows from some major streamers. I'm sure there's going to be at least 1 or 2 reality shows because reality TV is a thing.
That's where it's at, man.
Some housemates stream trash. I don't know. Then whoa, okay, yeah.
That was just me shooting stuff.
Yeah, and then there's probably going to be coverage of esports and stuff like that. They didn't really go into details of all the content they're going to be covering. They just threw out a trailer and said, "Look, it's coming. Be ready. G4 is coming back." So I don't know. I'm actually kind of interested to see what content they're going to put on there. But the thing is, I get a lot of that content online now. I don't necessarily need a G4 for it. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I agree with you on that. They're definitely going to have to innovate in some way, shape, or form because the way that we consume video game news and entertainment media as a whole has changed since the early 2000s. G4 went under because it just wasn't getting the kind of numbers that it needed, and this was years ago when they actually stopped when they did their final broadcast on network television. And then we've seen other companies try and do something very similar, like Machinima or something like that. Trying to curate programming based around video games, and it hasn't always been the most happiest of endings for some of those projects and stories, and hosts. There's been plenty of networks that have just ceased to exist that I watched daily. They're just not a thing anymore. Just think about one of the reasons why G4 probably went under was the surge of internet shows and internet personalities like the Screw Attack guys, or a plethora of other hosts and networks that were doing curated stuff, and they've all they're all gone too.
Right.
So the thing that replaced G4 in terms of providing people with news and entertainment based around video games is also gone. So I'm not sure exactly what they're planning on doing when it comes to bringing back the G4 name and providing anything that will have any kind of lasting effect. I mean, how many of those former hosts and personalities are going to be coming back, if any of them?
Right.
A lot of these, a lot of people have gone to either live secluded lives or live lives as regular people, or have gone to be movie stars like Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn, right?
Yeah,
they do other things. Like many of them have gone on to do other things, even if they're not in front of the camera, right?
Exactly.
And one of my concerns with this is G4 coming out to this generation as a network or cable TV channel. The youth don't watch cable TV in such a manner. So I mean, yes, it's a good idea. It's cool. It may be a little bit later than what they should have been pushing it out for.
Yeah.
But I mean, in today's world of cord
cutting. I know what you're going for.
In today's world of cord cutting and you know, just online life, I don't see where this is going to be that huge, can make that huge of a dent or be very hugely popular.
Yeah. I mean, we'll wait and see. I'm definitely interested because, you know, I'm somebody who used to, you know, tune into G4 all the time. G4 was, you know, one of my top 5 channels, you know, when you have like your favorite button on your remote.
Yeah. Yeah,
and you know, you can only set it to like 5 channels at a time. So
yeah. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Again, there's definitely some challenges in there. I don't know if there's going to be the content available. I mean, excuse me, let me take that back. There's going to be tons of content available for them to use, even if they just start plucking streamers, popular streamers from the streaming platforms. We look at people like Ninja and some of those type of guys. You know, especially now that they're free agents, considering, you know, Mixer went away. But so, I mean, there is a possibility. Did you get a bunch of frame drops just now?
I did not.
Oh, that's interesting. I guess it was some kind of network blip. I got frame drops and
Another expected victory.
that's it. No, it's one little straggler. Where is he?
I don't see anybody.
No, that's just the ghost.
Oh,
all right. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how this works out and how they bring it back. You know, for one, I would imagine, you know, some type of news show, coverage of events, like live coverage of events, live showing of events. But again, when you look at the stuff, I mean, Sony streams it on their own web page. Microsoft streams it on the Xbox. You know, so you have YouTube and you have Twitch and you have Facebook Games now. You have so much competition.
And a little bit too much.
Yeah, people pick up their phones, they pick up their tablets, they pick up their laptops and look at this stuff, and they don't bother sitting in front of a TV in the way they used to.
And even if they, you know, do something that's, you know, wholly online, there's so many, you know, already established areas for you to get that kind of content. You know, what's one more gonna really do? You know, who's gonna stop, you know, watching their favorite, you know, news person or whoever has been, you know, providing them with entertainment regarding video games or providing them with coverage over what, you know, G4 has to offer. You know, they're definitely going to have to come with the creativity, and that's my you know, biggest takeaway from the whole announcement is that whatever they're doing, it's going to have to be super creative. Otherwise, I don't really see how you're going to be able to grab anybody's attention outside of the nostalgia, you know, from people like you and me.
Right.
Because you know, my interest is definitely peaked, but I'm skeptical. I don't know how good a G4 revival can be in this current gaming climate.
Exactly.
But it'll be interesting to see. We've seen the Twitter channels or the Twitter pages for, you know, not Cinematech. I miss me some Cinematech. That was the trailer. Like, there's just like 2-hour block of just like the most obscure game trailers you can think of. It was my favorite show.
Yeah, I remember
or
that.
One of my favorites. But we've seen like Attack of the Show, X Play, and the G4 Twitter accounts, you know, reactivated. You know, they completely cleared off everything from their past postings and have just, you know, reactivated. They're rebooted. So we'll see what comes next, because as anybody will tell you, it's not just about what you have to offer, it's how you offer it. And exactly. You know, we're gonna probably need to see a really massive social media push from them as well to try to, like, you know, garner some interest.
Yeah, now's the time.
I agree.
But yeah, so that was a major story. Anything else that you had to add to it?
No, I do not have anything else.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to our next story. And now we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Direct Mini, and boy, was it mini. Like, did it even need to be called a Nintendo Direct? I say no. That's That's what I have to say. Is like, because every time they come out with these, announcements, we got a Nintendo Direct Mini, and we talked about this off camera. The Nintendo fans go absolutely bonkers, and they are just, expecting the world, and then just like raising all kinds of hell when they don't get their way, and it's really weird to see both the reaction to the event and then the subsequent disappointment at the event from Nintendo fans. I don't know how to describe my feelings for it. It's annoying is one thing, but man.
Right. Yeah,
because they tried so hard to reduce people's expectations on what they were going to see at this direct, and people were still expecting the world. It's like, no, we're not getting any news on Bayonetta 3. We're not getting any news on Metroid 4. This is a third party direct mini, so it's most likely going to just be indie games. And that's what it was. It was mostly indie games, and like that's fine because these indie games don't look bad.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see anything that was outrageous or anything that I felt the need to want to jump and play. It was pretty, like you said, it was definitely mini. The whole event lasted all of 8 minutes. They showed some like new DLC, some new DLC. They showed off a few indie games, and that was it. I touched my Switch today actually, because I'm thinking about getting Sonic and Mario at the Olympics for my 4-year-old. My 4-year-old is now she's into gaming. She's been playing Disney Rush. And she keeps telling me that she's bored of Disney Rush now. She actually 100% complete on her own.
Wow!
A couple of the levels. So, yeah. So she actually got pretty good at a much faster pace than I expected.
Nice.
So I'm thinking of getting that for her so she can play that. But yeah, that's the first time I picked up my Switch in quite literally 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't see anything compelling. I don't really see anything that I would want to get for the kids to play. It sucks that if I decide to buy Mario and Sonic at the Olympics, if I wanted to do multiplayer, I have to buy it twice. I mean, obviously we can do couch co-op, but we have 2 Switches in the house. It really bugs the shit.
It's like every time you think about it, you're just like, oh.
It makes me mad. Yeah, why can't I game share? I can share Nintendo Online, but I can't share the games. That just blows my mind.
It doesn't make much sense to me either. I'm gonna be truly honest with you.
Yeah, it just blows my mind. And we know why it is.
Well, yeah, because Nintendo wants all your money.
It's just greed. But yeah, I don't know. Again, every time I see a Nintendo Direct, every time they go over their stuff, I always looking like, yeah, meh. And that's the same thing I got out of this. You got Paper Mario. Yeah, that's what the DLC was for, Paper Mario, right?
Yeah, I mean the Paper Mario Color, Origami King. They also showed off DLC for the what's that? The Zelda themed rhythm game, the Chalice or Dungeon or whatever. Right. That's cool and all. They showed off gameplay for WWE, whatever the hell.
the what's it, Warzone or whatever. Well, no, WWE, whatever.
Whatever the hell. I don't care. Battle zones or I don't know, some stupid generic name. I don't care.
Because it's WWE Street basically is what it is.
Yeah, it's just a super arcadey version of the whatever wrestling, whatever the hell they're doing. I have absolutely no interest in that game whatsoever.
Battlegrounds, WWE Battlegrounds, and they also showed off the Road Company game, the Hi-Res Studios game. Yeah. But I mean, all in all, I just felt like it was meh at best.
Yeah, at best it's meh.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah,
it is what it is at this point. you know.
Well, there was some good. I mean, if you're actually into quality experiences, depending on who you ask, there was some good news to come out of this direct because they announced that one of the highly coveted spin-offs from the Shimigami series, I think it's like Nocturne or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna pretend like I know a whole lot about Shimigami Tensei, but
that's right.
They are re-releasing Shimigami Tensei Nocturne that is coming out for the Nintendo Switch. They also gave a little teaser into Shimigami Tensei 5, which is still a thing. That was an announcement that was made a while ago that I actually took a lot of interest in because I think Persona is the spin-off series. So Persona is the spin-off and Shimigami Tensei is the original series. So a lot of people are interested in that. I think that Atlas as a studio has definitely been knocking it out of the park lately. Probably one of the best acquisitions that Sega has ever made.
Mm-hmm.
So that was some good news. But that was it. No Bayonetta, no new Mario, no new Zelda, no Metroid, no Donkey Kong, no first party, anything. This was a third party only direct mini, which talked about not spin-off. Nocturne is Shimigami Tensei 3. Okay, so Shimigami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Yeah, that's there we go. Yeah. Thank you for the clarification, my lover. Appreciate it, and welcome to the stream, by the way. But yeah, that was a pretty much it. Nintendo fans freaked out online for a little while. They shut up because then they shut up because whenever they announce a new first party game, they're gonna eat it up and give it a 10 out of 10, even if it's garbage. Right. Like I've watched Origami King gameplay. That game looks boring as hell. Yeah, it looks so boring.
Yeah, no, they can keep that.
Like I've always been interested in the Paper Mario series, but I feel like I might have to just go back and emulate Thousand Year Door, which is the GameCube game that came out, and just play that and just call it a day because this Origami King looks like it wants to put me to sleep. It's a lullaby. It doesn't look fun to me at all.
All right, so let's drop this and let's move into the main story before we start this next section. Yeah.
Yeah.
The main story of tonight is coming from Microsoft. And Microsoft, they had a lot to show this week.
Yeah. It was the Xbox Games Showcase. And I'm glad that they called it the Xbox Game Showcase because I was actually confused at first. I thought it was the Gameplay Showcase. I thought they were going to show a whole bunch of gameplay. But it wasn't a whole lot of gameplay. It was a whole lot of CG trailers. There was some gameplay, sprinkled out throughout the event. But we got, mostly just, a bunch of teasers and, announcements that things were in the works is essentially what we got. Which wasn't bad. I didn't mind it all that much.
Yeah, so I mean, there was a lot to unpack, a lot of games there. First, I want to talk about the elephant that's in the room.
Yeah.
So immediately after the event, you started seeing a lot of articles talking about how Microsoft has went back on their word. And what these people are talking about is the fact that Microsoft said that first party games for the first couple of years will be playable on Xbox One as well as the next generation Xbox Series X. We got that for sure with Halo Infinite. There were some games that were being shown that is more unclear. And my argument to that, like for instance, one of the games that people went after big time was Fable and Forza, a couple of games actually. And my thing is, Microsoft made this promise that within the first one to 2 years, that these games will be available to play on Xbox One.
Right.
Fable is not coming out this year. It's not coming out next year. We'll be lucky if we see it in 2022.
Right.
So that's not a break of promise. It's just the fact that people saw a new game that they may want, and they think that they're not going to be able to get to play it if they don't buy the Series X, which is probably accurate. But there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see why that's a problem.
Right. Everything that Sony is showing, you have to buy a PS5 for that. Like everything, every single thing.
Exactly.
Let me upgrade before we continue.
Yeah, I won't do the same thing again. And nobody has a problem with that, but they absolutely have a problem with, you know, what Microsoft is doing. And I think what Microsoft is doing is damn much better than what Sony is doing by leaps and bounds. Again, just like you just said, for Sony, the only tentpole, and Sony says there's more to come, so we'll see about that. But the biggest thing is, Sony has told you, you're not playing their next-gen games unless you buy their next-gen system, period. Right. Microsoft is saying, yeah, you're going to have to buy a next-gen system at some point, but you don't have to buy it day one. And that's the difference. And I think that's a big difference between the two. Mm-hmm. And for people to act like that Microsoft is being dishonest or you know, doing a bait and switch because there's some new games that's going to come out down the road that they're not going to play on be able to play on the Xbox. Well, that's just the way it works.
Right. What do I want to do with this?
So now I'm past out. Let's get past that. Let's move on to actually what we just saw.
Yeah.
And they showed quite a bit. And
a lot of games.
Yeah, they showed a lot of games, and it's quite a few of them are very interesting. You know, the like you said, we talked beforehand, and you talked about what Obsidian was showing, and man, Obsidian showed a couple of good ones. The Avowed game, that one has my interest, has really piqued my interest.
Which one?
Avowed.
Oh yeah. Because I mean, it's essentially Obsidian's Elder Scrolls. I mean, we got their Fallout competitor with the Outer Worlds, which they also showed off DLC, upcoming DLC for that game, which looks really cool. And you know what? I think that, and I'm going to make this super crazy, out of the world, bold prediction. I think in the next like 5 years, maybe even less, we're going to start seeing Obsidian events. I feel like Microsoft is seeing right now what an asset Obsidian is. Yes. And I think that if any studio out of the Microsoft Game Studios currently can get their own event in the future, it's Obsidian. I think that they are doing some amazing stuff over there, and they are taking the concepts and the gameplay loops and the monetization, you know, schemes or whatever. They're taking the things that people love about video games at its core and turning it into some very, very solid experiences. You know, case in point, The Outer Worlds was in development and was published by a company, a different company. So this was not included in their Microsoft deal. But now that they are, you know, exclusively owned by Microsoft, they now have the funds, they have the power with, you know, not only the Xbox Series X but PC, because they're co-developing these games, you know, for multiple platforms now. So they now have the power to really realize their visions, and I cannot wait to get my hands on some of these experiences, man.
Yeah,
it's looking great.
Agree. Yeah, I agree. And they showed a lot. A lot of it looks good. They showed Halo Infinite, which I'm a little more interested in. I never beat Halo 5. I thought Halo 5 was boring as fuck. So I couldn't get into it. I just couldn't. I maybe got about halfway through it, and I was like, yeah, I'm no. Halo Infinite didn't show without its controversy, talking about how low res it was, or so and so, you know, how it wasn't next gen. But whatever, it's not the goal. It's not the finished product. And you know, let's save your review until the actual game comes out.
Yes, save your freaking Metacritic 0 score until 34 hours after the game's been released. Relax.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's just nonsense. But yeah, I mean, it looks interesting. I will probably jump into it. Well, I take that back. I guarantee you, I would jump into it
because it's included in Game Pass.
Yeah, it could be a AWGNS play a news game.
Oh yeah. I can definitely go for some Halo. I mean, Halo is my FPS. That's the only one that I traditionally play on every release. I didn't stick around for the multiplayer as long as I normally did with Halo 5. But with the Master Chief Collection, I did start going through the campaigns with my girlfriend. So we've been playing Halo 1. I think we beat Halo 1 and we started Halo 2. So we're definitely going to have to finish all those playthroughs.
Got it.
But yeah, I've always enjoyed the series. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be more open world is what they're going for, it looks like, because they have the multiple objectives on the map and you can pick where you want to go. New story taking place on a new Halo ring. Right. New gear. He had the little zip claw, zip shot, whatever the hell they want to call it. And so that looks cool. But yeah, I mean it's Halo. I don't know what people are expecting. I mean, people expect the world out of 343 Studios, and honestly, I feel like all of their games have been pretty solid. This is a very, very hot take, but I personally enjoyed the multiplayer from Halo 4 a lot. Like, that's probably one of my favorite first-person shooters of like recent history. And within the Halo community, that is a very, very hot take right there. So, I mean, that's just me. Maybe I'm just into bad shooters. I don't know.
Right. Well, no. I mean, nothing. You like what you like, right?
Well, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I am ready when you are to continue here.
Yeah. So that there was Halo. One of the things that came out, and this is I'm just gonna say because this is very near and dear to my heart. They talked about Destiny 2.
They did. Talked a lot about Destiny.
Yeah, what they did mention on Destiny 2, which is really interesting, is that everything from leading up into next year's expansion is going to be available on Game Pass. So if you haven't been playing Destiny, you can catch up to the story without, all the way up to the expansion on Game Pass. So it's going to be the base game and the last two DLCs, Forsaken and Shadowkeep. I'm not sure how they're going to work the season stuff because the season stuff expires at the end of the season.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's cool. It's the same thing they did last year when they launched
tape.
It's the same thing they did last year when they launched New Light. There is basically an advertisement, right?
Yeah.
More than anything else. So, but I mean, it's cool. It's fair. I'm kind of interested. I'm very interested because next season, with the next expansion, we're getting new powers. First time ever, it's a whole new element being introduced.
Yeah, like the darkness or whatever, right?
They call it stasis. It's like ice power. This current season is called The Arrival. Is setting up is the prologue to what's going to be happening in that particular expansion.
Nice.
So people playing this season, they're getting the prologue, the lead up to whatever is going to be happening during that season. But that's kind of cool. I find that interesting. Hopefully they can bring new players into there. They're going with a new model where they're going to be vaulting some content. So there's going to be some spaces that you normally some planets that you can go to today that once the next expansion releases, they're no longer going to be accessible. Yeah. And what they said that they're going to be bringing them back. They'll be going back and forth, bringing them back.
Okay, yeah. So that's cool. Big win for Destiny because it's probably the only way I'll get into the game. To be truly honest.
So what else did they show? I mean, of course they showed their Forza. They had to show their Forza gameplay. Yeah. They said they're targeting 4K 120 with Forza. That would be interesting, especially when we talked about a story just about half an hour ago about how PlayStation 5 is talking about 4K 30 and 4K 60 being an achievement, and Microsoft is pushing out 4K 120 as an achievement. So I mean,
right.
There's definitely some disconnect there between the two systems.
Yeah, there's a disconnect on how it's being reported, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. So there was that. What else? They showed Fable. Did you see the Fable trailer? Or
I did see the Fable trailer.
I thought that was freaking hilarious.
I thought it was hilarious too. Yeah, there was a lot of humor brought to this presentation. You know, we already talked about the games coming out of Obsidian, but one that was already announced, was it called Grounded?
Yes.
I like the way that the trailer was set up because it was like, if you were waiting, if you're ready to play the biggest game of this console generation, you're going to have to wait for Cyberpunk 2077. But in the meantime, because we're upset that it was delayed too, in the meantime, you can play this game. It's actually pretty cool. And I thought that was fun. It plays to, like, you know, back in the day where freaking gaming wasn't, you know, so corporate and, you know, people didn't take stuff so goddamn on serious. It's like, you know, have some fun with it. Gaming is about having fun. And I feel like that's being lost in this, you know, super corporate iteration of, you know, the gaming industry that we have right now. Let's go ahead and get some defenses going. We have barricades now.
I'm in my menu right now. I picked up some barricades. I'm changing my loadout. Is what I'm doing.
Yeah, same here. I took out the squishers, the ceiling pounder. I'm not feeling that. I went ahead and invested in the dart spitter. That's actually been proven really good.
Yeah, I took out the ceiling, the gravity pillar, because that's, again, same thing. Not feeling it, doesn't do much. And I added the tar trap. And I also took out the blunderbuss because I didn't like it. And I added the hidden trinket.
Okay.
And I did add the barricade, but the barricade is mad expensive.
1,000 points. I mean, this is telling me one of two things. Either we're going to be killing a lot of orcs and getting a lot of money, or this thing is way too expensive. So it's one or the other. Right. We'll see.
Right. So I see one. Do I see 4 doors? I see 4 doors.
Yeah. No, these doors there's only 2. These doors on the sides, these are teleporters. We can use these. I don't think they can use them.
Where do you see the teleporters? Oh, they're down, aren't they?
Yeah, you upstairs? Yeah.
Yeah, I was upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah, so these ones in like the far corners, they take you directly to
the end game.
Yeah, to the platform. I don't know what you want to call it.
So they get past us. Okay, got it. So wait, where is this is just a climb up? I'm confused.
I only got 3,000 points.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do this. Let's set up some defenses on one side, and I'll set up a barricade to force them to go to that side.
Ah, that's a very smart idea. Nice.
There we go. We got a comment from Mount Lover. Let's go ahead and let's read that real quick. I don't believe. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't believe for a minute that either of these consoles are going to hit those ridiculous 4K whatever benchmarks. These numbers are theoretical. Like well, I will say this, Mount Lover, to that. 4K 60 is not that huge of a benchmark to meet at this point. With the available hardware, right? I can see Microsoft and Sony putting hardware in their machines to get to 4K 60. The reason I say that is the 1080 Ti gets you to 4K 60, and that's a 2-year-old card.
Right.
So you're looking at, and that's usually about how far consoles are lagging behind. They lag usually about a year to 2, or generation and a half behind. I think the 1080 is actually 3 years old, right? Going on 4. It's usually a generation and a half behind, and by that measurement, they're probably closer to 2060s in the consoles, which easily get 4K 60. 4K 120, I think, is a stretch, and beyond that, Microsoft right now on certain games can get native 4K 60 frames on the Xbox One X, right, which is a current gen system.
Yes, the one I currently have. Yeah.
Right. So moving forward with next generation, I can easily see them being 1.5 to 2 times as powerful as a One X and being able to consistently get you 4K 60. 4K 120. That's hard to believe. I don't think, because there's video cards. I mean, you get a Titan X to get 4K 120. Even
Right.
SLI 2060s or 2080s aren't getting you consistent 4K 120 in most games. But I think 4K 60 is a good target, and it's a target that both consoles should be able to meet. And if they're not able to meet them, what's the point? I mean, because right now I'm already playing 4K 30 on my console.
Right.
So I think that it shouldn't be a problem. And if it is a problem, they're doing it wrong.
They're doing it wrong. Yeah. All right. So thank you for the comment, my love. Appreciate your face as always. Some of the other games before we move on to our long form discussion, or no, before we move on to the next part of the show that we want to talk about. A couple of games. State of Decay 3 is coming out. They showed off a CG trailer. Didn't really show off any. Yeah, there was no gameplay involved at all. I've played State of Decay. It is not my favorite zombie game.
No, I mean,
it's not my
State of
favorite.
Decay 2 was available on Game Pass for the longest time, right?
Yeah, I tried playing it, and I thought it was one of those really cool things where I had both the PC and the version of the Xbox One X, and I could play both co-op with my brother. So that was actually really cool. But, besides that,
They can break those barricades at some point, can't they?
I don't know. I have no idea. We're gonna find out. Hopefully they don't do it this round. But yeah, State of Decay 3, not my favorite zombie game, so I'm not super excited about that. They did show off Tetris Effect Connected, which is looking really cool. Crossfire X, which I believe is a multi-platform shooter that's coming out from the developer Remedy, the ones who are behind the highly praised Control game that won Game of the Year awards this year.
And I think the Crossfire X is going to be or cross-platform play, or at least I thought that's what I read. I need to double check that, but yeah, that looks cool.
Psychonauts 2 needs to just come out. Just stop it.
Oh my gosh, they've been talking about that for so long.
Just release the damn game. The longer, the more they keep showing me, the more I'm likely to believe it's never going to be a thing.
Right. And Psychonauts, that's first party for Microsoft now, right? They bought the studio.
They did. Right. Yeah, Double Fine Games.
Double Fine, yeah.
Yeah,
definitely interested in seeing a Psychonauts 2.
This is Psychonauts. Yeah, it is 2. I thought it was 3 for a second. Yeah, Psychonauts 2.
Yeah, Psychonauts 2. Can't wait for that. That was an interesting trailer as well. This Warhammer game had me interested. It looks like a Left 4 Dead clone.
Man, I thought that 3 games during this event was a new entry in the freaking Metro series. I thought it was another Metro game.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think Stalker 2, State of Decay 3, and Warhammer. I was it's Metro 3, or 4 or whatever number they're on. But outside of that, there was a few more game reveals. The one that caught my attention is Badland Wonder World. It's a 3D platformer from the original people behind Sonic the Hedgehog. So Yuji Naka is working with I can't remember his name.
It's been produced by Square Enix, right? That's the Square Enix game.
Yeah, being produced by Square. I can't remember the other developer's name. But they were both the Naoto Hoshima, and those two were the original director and producer behind the very first Sonic the Hedgehog. And so I'm looking at the trailer right now. It looks very Sonic Team, just with the features and the aesthetic and everything. But it's a 3D platformer in the same vein as like a ukulele or something like that. Hopefully, it's not a full on collectathon because that's not really my thing. But it looks interesting. It looks wild and vivid. It looks like they're living out some kind of quasi Nights into Dreams type fantasy going on here. Right. But it doesn't look bad. You get a whole bunch of different costumes and suits that give you a whole bunch of different powers. And I guess you'll be using those powers to fight enemies and traverse, these, hopefully huge lands. Didn't show off too much of the game, but for what they did show, it does not look bad. I'm always in the market for an original platforming game, and so I do want to support the people that are working on it because they have essentially given me my online identity in Sonic the Hedgehog. I've taken that and I have run with it since I was a child. So it'll be interesting to see, what is, what else is coming from them. So I can't wait to get my hands on that one.
All right. So one surprise was Microsoft getting their first ever Dragon Quest game. Dragon Quest 11 is coming out on Xbox. So that's interesting. I'm not a big Dragon Quest fan. Never really was. Not saying it's a bad game. Don't come after me. It's just I'm just not a fan. But yeah, that looks kind of cool. And then they also, as always, they had their the indie compilation. They showed a few of those off. But I mean, all in all, they did have some great games. Again, any of those first-party games, when you look at Psychonauts and you look at Avowed and a lot of those games, those first-party games are going to be playable on Game Pass.
Game Pass. So that's on PC. That's on Xbox One X or Series X, and it's on. It's going to be on mobile phones because of the xCloud or whatever they're going to call it. Yeah, whatever they're going to call it.
Right. So I mean that was cool. And one of the things that also came out, which was interesting, because remember there was rumors or beliefs that Game Pass was going to go multi-platform.
Right.
Oh, look at this big boy.
Oh,
he's drunk.
Oh, damn! Beat me in my head. Oh, he's dead. Damn.
Yeah, dang. But what's interesting is that they've come out and said, no, we're not putting Game Pass multi-platform. We're not putting Game Pass anywhere else.
Wow.
You can play with it on PC. You can play with it on Xbox. Hey, stop. Ouch. Oh, he stunned you too.
Oh, God, he beat my ass.
Yo, they're making it all the way up these steps.
I'm coming.
This dude he's brutal. Stop it.
I'm out of mana.
Get back. Get back. Get back. Get
Oh.
back. Get back. Get back. Stop. Got you. Damn it. Yo, these big ones are brutal.
Yeah.
Holy
I'm about to heal myself for the first time.
You gotta save your mana for those dudes. That extra damage you can do. Yeah. You gotta save your mana for them. But yeah, I thought
they're not getting up the barricade, are they? No.
Yeah, I thought all in all that the show was decent. We don't have dates on many of these games, and it's pretty clear. It's pretty obvious that many of these games aren't going to be out at release, right?
Right.
So that's a thing as well. So I'm still back at the when are the games coming? So that's an issue. Hold on for a second.
Yeah. Oh, that was rough, dude. Took a handful of damage right there. It doesn't look like they touched the barricades at all.
No, they ran away.
So I think that they're going to introduce a specific enemy that will try to rip through barricades. So I think we're safe for the time being. So we could just focus on this side. But whoa, what the hell?
What happened?
Those freaking big ass orcs, man.
Oh yeah, man, those things are brutal. I'm gonna see. The thing is, the ceiling is too high for any of the ceiling.
I know.
So it's all about stopping them.
We can't put them anywhere. I don't see anywhere they can go. It's a really good item too.
Yep. That was not by accident. I'm just putting spikes on top of all of the stairs.
Okay. I only have enough for one more spike.
Yeah, I have enough for 3, so I can do 1, 2, 3 here. And that's it. I'm toast.
I'll just put another one right here for now.
Can I change?
Oh, no, I do have enough for 2. Hold on.
Oh, no, I can't change now. So
I have enough for 2. I don't want to go that far up. All right, I'm going to put... Oops. I'm going to put some right in front of this here.
Yeah, they looked at the barricade and just ignored it. They immediately went to the top. See, and look, if you look at if you look at the ghosts now, it shows when they come out the door, they're coming straight to these steps.
You're coming straight to these steps. All right. Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
I think I'm right in my assessment that they're going to start putting out enemies that will destroy barricades, because if they just can't walk through barricades, that's a little too OP.
Yeah. Yeah. So as we're setting up for this second round, I mean, like I said, overall, I thought it was a good showing. They have a lot of stuff coming soon. Nothing that shows me that's going to be, again, a reason to go out this September, October, November to go buy a Series X.
Yeah, and that's okay. That's what a lot of people aren't recognizing, what a lot of news publications aren't reporting. It's okay not to get an Xbox Series X year one, possibly even year two. That's totally fine.
That's it.
You will still be able to experience or have new experiences on your current hardware or on your phone on the go or on your PC. Right. So it's like, I don't know, man.
That brings up again. That brings back that narrative, right? That Microsoft is not keeping their promises, and all these games are not going to be playable. But again, many of these games aren't going to be out on the first for the first 2 years, and the ones that are going to be out, you can play them on Game Pass. And even if you don't have an Xbox One X or Series X, you can stream it on your Project X Cloud or whatever device you want. So the argument, the thing, what we're seeing Microsoft doing is they're pivoting from being Xbox being a hardware, being a piece of hardware, to Xbox being a service. And that's something they talked about years ago. They wanted Xbox as a service. And they're definitely putting it on their consoles, and they're putting it on PC. And Microsoft's ultimate goal is to have people play their games and have people in their ecosystem. Right. And having people be able to buy Halo Infinite on Steam and really enjoy it and decide, well, I don't want to keep paying $60, or what else does Microsoft have to offer? I'm like, oh, wait, I don't have to pay $60. I can just use Game Pass for $15 a month. Oh, and guess what? I can play anywhere on any device as long as I have an adequate internet service. That's what Microsoft wants. They want those people. They want people giving them money monthly versus people giving them money every 2 years, where is the typical or 2 to 3 years, which is the typical game cycle, game release cycle. So I think Microsoft is definitely transitioning to more of the services with Xbox, with the Xbox than people are really recognizing.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I feel like, this is the first time in, I think, ever, where you can come out of a store with a console purchase and have more than one game to play, Yes,
immediately.
Off the bat. If you get the Xbox Series X with a freaking preview of Game Pass, which I'm sure it's going to have like a 1 month preview or 3 month preview, that's 100 plus games at your disposal right away. Like nobody else is doing that.
Yeah, and we're discounting the fact that you just got the runners too. We're discounting the fact that you're still going to be getting free games from Games with Gold.
Right.
So I mean, there's a lot of availability for games, without having to go and spend hundreds of dollars. Right. Because before you get an Xbox, you want to buy 2 or 3 games, just the Xbox plus a couple $100. Then you want to buy your controller, and now your Xbox that was $400, you're looking at $700. Exactly. You got the Xbox, the games, the subscription, and all that stuff. And here, Xbox plus $15 extra at the start, or a month, however you want to look at it, and you're set. You don't have to get anything else if you don't want to. You can just be playing Xbox and whatever is available on Game Pass and whatever they decide to give you on Games with Gold, and you're golden.
Right. So I don't know. When it comes to receiving a service and getting the most value out of it, I feel like Xbox and the Series X launch is doing a phenomenal job. It's giving people value, giving people something to get ready to enjoy. It's like you can't. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't understand why this isn't being talked about more. Is my biggest thing. It's just like nobody's talking about how much value you're getting out of Game Pass. Game Pass is probably the most consumer friendly service to come out of video games ever. Yeah. Since the orange box. No, I'm just kidding. You remember this is the biggest value in gaming. 5 games on one disc. Freaking
but that was
orange
a big,
box.
That was a
huge deal because you weren't getting nothing like that back then.
Right. And it wasn't like they were bad games. They were great games. I mean, that's where we got Portal from, right?
Exactly.
So I mean, this is Orange Box as a subscription.
Yeah, it's the Netflix of games, and it's going to be available everywhere. I mean, we're playing on Stadia right now, which, by the way, I'm getting a lot of like weird particle effects. I think it's because I've been alt-tabbing out of my screen to look at my show notes and whatnot. But
I think that might be it. Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of particle effects, and like they go when I pause the game and come back, it goes away. But then, like when stuff starts happening, I get like weird, like purple and blue artifacts, like on my icons and stuff. It looks kind of weird.
What I'm getting is I'm just getting reduction
in frames.
Resolution. I got some frame drops earlier.
Okay.
But the resolution toggles, and like you said, is when I switch off and come back, the resolution has been dropping. So I don't know. Next week I gotta make sure I have my Stream Deck. Hopefully I don't have anything break. Wasn't expected to break. But yeah, that's gonna be it for our Xbox coverage. I think overall they showed a lot of games. I still don't have dates, which is disappointing. But the future looks promising. And,
it does.
I am content with my One X. I'm not going to be running out and getting either one of these next gen consoles anytime this year. Next year we'll reevaluate. But right as it stands right now, I have no reason and no desire to buy either one of these consoles. When I look at what Microsoft is offering with the Series X, I'm going to be able to play those because I have the latest Xbox One. Right, I have the One X, so I'm not going to be losing much. With what Sony is offering, they're not offering anything. They're offering me a first-party expansion that, in my opinion, should have been released on the PlayStation 4. But they want to sell their PlayStation 5, and I think Sony is falling behind because they're slow to adopt this service model, and it may come back to bite them. And with that said, we can go ahead and segue right into our long form with that, and let's talk about the console wars. Are we seeing the beginning of the end of console wars?
Well, let's answer the obvious question first. This year, oh man, it's a bunch of freaking fast ones. For this console generation, who would you say won the console war?
I mean, looking at raw numbers, Sony by far. Looking at raw numbers and just looking at the games, I mean, they had the games.
Exactly.
There's no denying that Sony's first-party titles, what they released for their first-party titles, was by far better, more prolific than anything Microsoft released. Microsoft barely had any first-party titles this generation. They relied on third-party titles and services, and unfortunately, that came and really bit them in the behind. So by far, Sony, Nintendo Switch, I would say, even did a better job, even though they were late comers. But yeah, Microsoft, I think this generation, when you look at the metrics and you just look at the mindset, Microsoft was by far last. And not saying that they didn't have any wins and they didn't make any progress. They did a great job with what they did. It's just that when you measure in consoles, especially these days, first party titles are by far the bellwether, and Microsoft just fell flat on that in that particular case. And it's disappointing. I guess it could be disappointing. Is they could have done better, but they didn't. And it is what it is.
This will surprise them.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on that. I do feel like if you're just looking at the raw numbers, if you're looking at the amount of unique experiences that you had across this generation, it was most likely had on the PlayStation 4. You know, we've sang praises for the exclusives that have come out this generation. God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Nier Automata was an exclusive for a very long time, sold very well.
Last of Us 2,
Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima,
Marvel Spider-Man.
yeah, like I mean, the amount of exclusive, the amount of exclusive experiences you got was not matched anywhere else except maybe Nintendo.
And I would venture to say Nintendo's exclusive compared to Sony's weren't that great because quite a few of them were just retags off of the Wii U.
Wii U, yeah. Well, I don't count those as exclusives or new experiences. I'm talking about like brand new games.
Sony by far they killed it. They killed it. There's no question. But with that said, I definitely see that there's a tide shift in the way consoles are being marketed and sold.
And that's exactly where I was going.
And Microsoft is really pushing their services. And Microsoft doesn't care if you play on their console. They don't care if you play on PC. All they care is that you're using Microsoft services.
Right.
And they have Sony and Nintendo beat by far. Nintendo is absolutely, without question, the worst when it comes to services. When it comes to their online service, when it comes to just the what they call it, the Nintendo, the Vault, or whatever they call it, the arcade
online, whatever.
Arcade. Yeah, it's just bad, not intuitive, and not interesting. And Sony, while their online service is fine, their PlayStation Plus with their free games is good. They do give out some good games. It's hit and miss. It's hit and miss for both of them.
I would say that as well.
When we talk about Game Pass, no, not Game Pass, but Games with Gold, it's hit and miss for both of them. Some of the games are good, some of the games are bad. Some of the games you already have, some of the games you have zero interest in. But that's just part and parcel with the way the services are. But Sony has the streaming service, PlayStation Now, that they've kind of let linger and not do much. I mean, they could have been first, right? We're on Stadia right now, which is just streaming service, and it's better than what PlayStation Now is offering. As far as functionality, I should say. Let me be clear. Not necessarily available games. But I mean, just Sony is behind. They're just behind, and that's all I can say about it. And I don't know what they can do to catch up. But as it stands right now, what Microsoft is doing with Game Pass, what they plan on doing with Game Pass, and when they show games like when they show the games like Obsidian's Avowed and Dust and Psychonauts 2 and all of those games that are going to be first-party titles, and then they say, yeah, these first-party titles are going to be available for you. Ooh, they're going to be available for you to play on. Oh no, it doesn't reach the bottom. It's still too high. It's going to be available for you to play day one on, Xbox or on Game Pass on PC and Xbox. I mean, how do you beat that? When
I don't know. I don't know. And yeah, like we were saying that there was no question that Sony won this console generation. There were aspects of this generation that were introduced that I appreciate and am going to further appreciate, going forward, thanks to what Microsoft has contributed to console gaming. The subscription service, where you would think like, oh my God, like, subscribing to a series, to a service, blah blah blah. I've been paying for Xbox Live since the original Xbox, and to think that same subscription service is now getting me so much content. It's like it's paying for itself, Yeah,
I mean, it's more than you can want to play. I mean, the amount of games that are available are, they say, it's only 100 games. But let me ask you a question: do you have time to play 100 games in a month?
Yeah, and those games are always being rotated out, so you're always getting new, new and fresh experiences. I don't know, man. I feel like
it's a great discovery tool.
Exactly.
Games
Remnant.
that you would have not have played or not have thought about playing. Show up on Game Pass, you give it a try, and you're like, oh, I like this game. It's a great game, and that whole thing is definitely beneficial, very beneficial.
Right.
For not just the gamers, but also for developers. You know, putting your game in front of people that wouldn't have played it before. The first game we played when we changed our format was oh god,
Remnant from the Ashes, right?
Yeah, Remnant from the Ashes. It's a game that we looked at, we thought about playing, but never really gave it a second.
A fair shake.
We played it on Game Pass, and we both enjoyed it to the point we're going to get the DLC.
We're gonna get the DLC.
and that's something that these developers didn't have before, right? It's like people, they looked at the game, it might be good, but damn, it's so limited. They missed it, and these developers have missed the sale, and a sale of a DLC, even if it's just they're just going to buy the DLC, that's more than they would have really gotten out of it if I just had to go and buy the game on my own.
Right.
I didn't have the ability to try it out on Game Pass.
Right. Woo. I don't know what these little like icons that we're picking up. I have no idea what that. It's just like extra money, I think.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
We got another wave. Oh, we cleared that wave. Nice.
Tollcore, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming through. How you doing today?
I do like that. I upgraded my little spike things
with electricity.
They electrocute. That's pretty
cool.
Cool.
I saw that mine's go off more rapid.
More often, yeah.
Yeah. So I can put another one here.
I don't even know. I mean, we got so much stuff up here now.
We do. Yeah. We'll just put some more.
I hope that works.
You should be okay.
Yeah, I agree.
What's going on, Tollcore? How you doing, man? We're glad that you're here. Thank you for tuning in. Feel free to give us your thoughts and opinions on any of the stories that we're talking about. We are talking about the console war from this generation and how it's going to go into the next generation. And I think we can go ahead and get into the actual question now that we've, caught up on our thoughts on the current standings. But what's to come in the upcoming console war? Is there even going to be one? Is this the end of the traditional console war or, traditional competition between Microsoft, Sony, and, sometimes Nintendo when they want to participate, when their numbers are good enough? Like, how's that going to play out with everything being so drastically different from what we, know from gaming,
I definitely believe this is the beginning of the end. I think we're going to have, we're going to have consoles still. I don't know how long. I don't think this is the last generation. This upcoming generation, obviously not the current generation. I don't think this is the last generation. There's going to be more consoles after this, but I just don't know if the actual device itself is going to be the
selling point.
Seller. Yeah. It's going to be damn, it's so many. It's going to be the additional services that are available. And when you look at where these companies are going, the company that's best able to hey.
Ooh, oh, this is a lot of boys, man.
Yeah,
looking at that mini map.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That might be. Oh no, I think it's a good idea that we got them.
Oh man, I'm trying to put. You can put stuff down mid in the battle too. Yeah, so I've been trying to put down more stuff as I get more points. They keep stunning me.
Yeah, they stun you.
Trying to focus fire on them when they come into range.
Yeah, I've been trying to save my mana for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the console wars as we've seen them are long gone. I think the only thing that's going to differentiate consoles going forward are going to be exclusives, right?
Ooh.
Oh wow, nice. Are going to be exclusives when we look at what's happening nowadays. And
God damn it, I wanted to upgrade.
Oh, god damn it. I hit continue. I meant to upgrade.
It's all good.
Can we? Oh, you know what?
Oh, we got a cutscene, so let's just go in.
Too.
I didn't skip mine.
Okay, good. Oh, there's two cutscenes.
Oh, it's skipping.
Did yours say the
lava pits? Yeah, lava pits.
150 years ago. Are we playing?
Oh,
this is playing.
All right, well,
I'm going.
Yeah, we can hold off right now.
I'm going to quit, and I'm gonna put us back in the beginning menu.
Oh yeah, because we can just start from stage 6 or whatever. Let's go. I'm gonna go upgrade. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm waiting for something. It won't let me select play.
What else?
You got it ready up?
Well, no, I'm in my abilities right now. Give me 1 second. I'm leveling up right now.
How did you get there?
Press the X button.
Oh, duh. All right, cool. Ooh, Mega Boom Barrel Launcher.
Arcane damage. I can get arcane damage on my spike traps. I don't know exactly what that does. I did see the lightning kind of like shocking them, and that was kind of like slowing them down a little bit.
Mountable war. I don't have, the only new thing I got was I got a catapult that I can mount and use. I don't think I want to do that.
Mega Boom Barrel Launcher. I got this.
That's what I was talking about. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that right now.
What is this? Like a catapult? Okay, yeah, no, I'm good.
And it says it's a mount, so you gotta.
You gotta get on. Yeah, no.
No.
Hard to play Stadia on an airplane.
Yeah, definitely hard to play on the airplane. That's for sure.
The Switch hits a market that will never die. I agree with you because that market is Nintendo fans, and as long as Nintendo games are in one place, there will always be, room for a Nintendo console. I agree with that 100%.
Right. That is an accurate statement. I just wonder if Microsoft and Sony, because I discount Nintendo most times because I think Nintendo.
That's why I gave them the when they participate, because they kind of play in their own field,
Yeah, they have a base that's never going to go away. At this point, that's the way I see Nintendo. Refund my item upgrades. Yeah. The hell with this blunderbuss. Arrow wall. I've been using that a lot.
Yeah, arrow wall's good. I think. What is this?
Damage.
I got piercing.
Fire damage. I'm gonna do fire. Does that fire damage make them burn?
It should. I mean, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, let's see.
We can get our barricades can increase health and reduce cost.
Oh yeah, I want that.
Yeah, that's only cost 2. Let's do that. Increase health and reduce cost more. I can do that for 6. So yeah, I'll be barricade dude. I'll be barricade dude because mine's are extra cheap. Unless
I'll take that back then. Yeah.
I agree that Sony and Microsoft need to tap into game streaming or they won't be able to compete in 3 to 5 years. Yeah, and Microsoft has been planting those seeds. This generation, they've been planting those seeds.
Right, as far as going as far as to include xCloud coming up in September with the Game Pass subscription. So Microsoft is fully into the streaming, right? They're going fully into the services, and I think that's where it's going to go. Again, the differentiators going forward for consoles are going to be first-party exclusives, right? It's going to be what first-party games do you have that aren't going to be anywhere else or aren't going to be able to be played on Xbox or PlayStation or vice, whatever. Sony has really locked themselves into place. They're using PlayStation Now, which is their streaming service, as an ancillary thing. It's something that's been out there for years. When they brought Gaikai back in 2014.
Yeah, I was about to say 2013, something like that.
Yeah, so they brought Gaikai way back when, and they haven't really done much with it.
No.
At first, they were offering it at a ridiculously overpriced amount.
It's like what, $25 a month? Not including your PlayStation Plus subscription?
Right.
Ridiculous.
It was ridiculous.
And then the library was mostly PS3 games and and multi-platform games. I was like, what the hell?
Old PS3 games, very few PS4 games. Even to this day, is very few PS4 games. And when they do add when they do add internet, I mean, excuse me, when they do add PS4 games, they're usually only on there for a very limited time.
Yeah.
So I think definitely Sony is way behind in that. They got a lot of catch up to do, and I don't even know if they have the infrastructure. Because also when you look at Microsoft, when you step back, we start peeling that onion back. Not only are they doing games, they are one of the preeminent cloud service providers when you look at the Azure cloud. So they have the infrastructure and they have the ability to scale up fairly easily, where Sony doesn't have that. Toko, I definitely see where you're talking about the internet connectivity, like especially in the rural areas. We've done whole full long forms on how bad American internet is. One thing that's going to be a saving grace coming up is once these wireless companies start rolling out 5G, where it'll be easier to add high-speed internet to those rural areas. The problem with the rural areas is that it's not enough people to justify digging and laying fiber versus throwing some antennas on a pole. It's a lot cheaper for them to throw some antennas on some poles and attach them to buildings and such than it is to dig up streets and dig up roads and trench fiber. So once 5G becomes more widely available, it'll be a lot easier for these streaming services to become more ubiquitous. The only concern and question would be how much bandwidth are these services eating. Now we're using Stadia right now, and I think we mentioned it was something like 14 gigabytes per hour. When you're streaming at 1080. And when wireless companies are famous for having caps, data caps, so that's going to be the biggest biggest question, biggest hurdle to come across when you're looking at the 5G rollout, because I can't see any of these ISPs. I can't see Comcast or Verizon or AT&T or whoever else is out there, OneStream and all of those. I can't see them going into backwoods Montana or just right down here along, just like when you go out to Front Royal in Virginia. They're just not trenching and not laying fiber. It's not cost effective for them to do so.
No, it's not. That's why we saw the demise of the Google Fiber experiment. It's just what's already laid, and a lot of people don't realize this, but these companies they share the fiber. Like they're not really like allowing. I think you went back and played a previous mission. Level 1. Nobody's really digging new fiber. There's agreements and things in place to keep things the way that they are, and there's not really a lot of room for any newcomers. All right, so we get to watch this cutscene this time.
So that's definitely going to be a hurdle to overcome. But getting back to where these companies are going, I think we may have one more generation where hardware is a huge problem, or a huge option, or a huge differentiator in selecting what platform you're going to be on.
Right.
When you look at what Google's doing with Stadia, what Microsoft is trying to do with Project X Cloud, even look at NVIDIA's GeForce service, and rumors that Amazon is also going to jump into this streaming service. And again, Amazon has the infrastructure. We look at AWS. Almost everybody, a lot of companies run on AWS. You're using AWS right now, and you don't even know it. But it's those companies that are looking forward to having these basically console as a service versus the actual hardware for you to just pick up an internet enabled device and be able to play your games wherever you are, whenever you want to. That's the place that people are going to be moving to. And I think Nintendo and Sony are just they're just out of touch with that. And again, like you said, Nintendo has its own base. Those people, those Mario fans and Zelda fans and Nintendo fans are always going to be there. It's just the thing is, when you look at third-party games are becoming more and more cross-platform type.
About what drives the orcs.
Damn, there's no ceilings.
No ceiling.
So
You're gonna have
let
to
me go-
use these additional
Yeah.
these additional
Oh, what is
things.
this? Chain lightning staff?
Rotate.
I need to take off this. Are you still your barrier man, right? You said that.
Yeah, I got barriers.
I need to take off.
Where do you want to close off? Probably back here.
Hold on. I'm trying to take off my. Wait, why can't I change? Pick up, place an item. Pick up, place an item.
Because what is this?
Oh, because these aren't unlocked for me. Okay, I see what's going on.
Just teleport. Yeah, it's a teleport. So they only have one entryway.
Alright. I'm trying to. So what do I want to use? I got tar pit. I'm trying to figure out something to replace the I guess I could just leave it. I really don't have anything to replace it with. So forget it.
So I have a big old freaking
they're coming
floor
from
launcher.
this,
Yeah, they're coming from outside.
they're coming from this open area. It's too many. So we're gonna have to make a choke point here, huh?
Yep.
Let's do. I can do wall here. And I can do wall here. And I can't come around the corner because those are short. Oh wow, there's no walls either.
Not a lot.
Dang.
Yeah, we have to choke. We have to choke them like right at this bend right here.
Oh, they're trying to get into the castle.
All right, so we can put down some barriers to kind of like limit their approach. Try to choke them into like.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Get them to
yeah,
come
I
through
got
like a
you.
little choke point right here.
Oh, what happened to my floor spikes? Give my floor spikes back. Oh, there we go. Now replaced.
They won't expect this.
A floor spike there.
I'm gonna put one here because they're gonna want to spread out once they get through those barriers, right?
Right. And then because as soon as they get in, this is gonna start like chucking them in the opposite direction, so that's good. And then we have a catapult. We're probably gonna have to set up some catapults and just.
Yeah, I didn't buy the catapult. I guess I could. I could right now.
I still have it. I have. I think it's because of the scenario. I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because I have it too, and I can. How do you get to it? It's in the right hand corner for me.
You just keep using the bumpers until you get there.
I'm not retarded. Oh, it's giant.
Yeah, it's huge. Let me put.
Wait a minute.
This.
What kind of range?
Chuck them back that way.
Oh look. Did you just put one down?
Yeah, that's one of these huge freaking like launchers. It's gonna chuck them in the opposite direction. And if we put one here, we can actually chuck them into the fire.
I wonder. Oh, you can't rotate. I wonder what kind of range this catapult have. If I can hit them as they're trying to get to the doorway there. You see where I'm at?
There's a ceiling here. Oh no, we can't use this. Oh, that sucks.
You think this has a range to reach them at that doorway? But I see this angle is bad. Like here, so if you see,
put it. I don't think I can see it until you put it down.
Oh, okay, let's see.
Okay.
I think I can reach that because those are the steps that are going on.
So if we hop, you can hop in and you can see the range. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. See.
Hop in.
Well, I'm in, so let me exit.
Oh yeah, definitely reaches.
Yeah, it has a range.
And you have is that the
actually
big platform there? Is that the thing that's going to flip them off?
Where? Which one?
At the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Throw them backwards.
I should probably throw them off the stage, probably, instead of just like throwing them back into the field. Yeah, I'm about to change up all of these. I'm gonna just throw them.
Oh yeah, I can get pretty far. I can get all the way down that first. Oh yeah, I'm leaving this here.
Okay.
Exit catapult. Oh, that works perfect. Oh, and it has a teleporter right here. So if I need to get out, it teleports me where? Oh, it teleports me into the. to the rift.
What a wonderful creation.
Because they're trying to break this fence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to defend this fence as well. So let me put some spikes here.
I have enough for
We'll also put some wall hacks.
This is just wave 1, so it looks like we're gonna get plenty more money.
Yeah. All right. So I think I'm set for now.
Cygnus was never
Cool.
as good at this as me.
I'm gonna go hop on my catapult, and we can start.
I'm ready. I'm gonna try to stay as close up here as possible and just keep falling back as it continues.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, in short, just to go back and summarize, I think we're coming to the beginning of the end of the console wars.
Yeah.
I think we may get some attrition at some point. One of these guys are going to go away as far as hardware. My money is on Microsoft, and mainly because I think Microsoft is pushing services more than anything.
Yeah.
When you look at, they're pushing xCloud and they're pushing, whoa, these are big boys. They're pushing xCloud and they're pushing Game Pass.
Ooh, our big boys.
Will take so long.
Nice. I can hear it. It's so funny.
Okay, yeah. Why are these guys coming straight? Aren't they supposed to be going up the stairs? Where are you going?
Okay.
Are they siege dudes? What are they doing? Oh, okay, now they're going towards the stairs. I see what's happening.
I want to see how this thing works.
They're on it. That's hilarious.
I'm at the backing up a little bit. Oh, I do not like having melee weapons.
Yeah, you have I have a wand. It shoots.
I got like knives.
Yeah.
Combat knives.
But yeah, I think Sony is in probably the worst position. Sony fans can be fickle because at the end of the day, PlayStation fans want to play the latest and greatest on next gen.
Yeah.
The Nintendo fans aren't necessarily huge into how good the game looks, more that how nostalgic the game is. It's their Mario game, it's their Zelda game, it's their Metroid game. That's what they're asked. That's what they want. Versus Sony is asking for. I mean, Sony fans, they want those rich experiences, but they also want the Call of Duties, and they also want the Fortnites and the PUBGs and all of those things as well. So,
right.
Yo, where do these dudes come? Yo, that thing is launching them far as hell.
I know. I just see so many of them in the air, yo. It's kind of funny.
Yo, they're hitting the wall and bouncing off. That's hilarious.
Nice.
There's none behind. Oh yeah, I can see. There's none behind us yet.
No, yeah. None of them have gotten past me yet.
Yeah, I've just been pounding them as they hit that thing here. There's
We thin them out. We thin them out so much that by the time they get up here, it's just a few of them. I can handle them with the hands.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to see what the future holds. I'm still not recommending anybody go out and buy any next gen console for day one.
Yeah.
If you do it, I mean, obviously you're going to do it. There's going to be people to do it, and that's on them. They have their reasons, valid or not. But yeah, I think services are going to be the future, and the company that's most prepared for it is
future proof. Is not Sony. Yeah.
It is definitely, in my opinion, Microsoft. Whoa, he's
oh, he beat me with a stick.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Ow! Ouch! Meanie!
Till I have more mana.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Yeah, he's the last one.
He got shot by the things on the side.
All right.
That wasn't too bad.
That was not too bad at all.
That catapult is freaking hilarious.
Yo, I need to back it up a little bit so it actually knocks him into the water.
Hey. Oh, you can't do it. I can't go to the menu anymore, huh? Oh, crap.
No, can't go to the menu. You got to use what you currently have.
What I have, yeah. All right, I'm gonna lay some traps here to try to lock them up.
Put some wall traps or something. Is there any wall traps? You can't put wall traps here.
I'm putting tar traps down here so I can just when they get stuck.
Oh, okay.
bomb nuts. Actually, you know what I should do? I shouldn't put them this far. Body's back.
Where are you? I don't. Are you?
I'm
Oh,
outside.
I was like, yeah, I'm right next to you. I couldn't see you for a second. I was like, what?
Oh.
Who the hell is deleting all your stuff?
They were coming a lot around here, so I'll just get them stuck around your platform, or better yet, right here. Yeah, I think right where you're putting them on the bottom of the. Oops.
Yeah, I put 2 there.
Yeah, at the bottom. Get them stuck here so I can drop bombs on them.
I actually want to make another catapult, but I'll do that next round.
Okay, that's all I got. All right, let me go back to my catapult. Yeah, so what are your thoughts on what's going to be happening going forward as far as console wars?
I mean, we've been talking about this since the inception of this show. You know, the gaming for console gaming is changing, and it's more prevalent now than it's ever been. You know, there's a lot of changes going on in the industry, and I feel like the only ones that are actually looking to the future and looking to preserve themselves in an ever-changing environment is Microsoft. They're the only ones that seem to be showing that they want to, change with the times. I mean, Nintendo as well. They've also changed with the times, noticing that having both a home console and a handheld console separately was not going to be the way to go, and so they innovated with the Switch. And with all of the console's flaws that I have personally, you cannot deny that the Switch is an amazing service. It gives you everything at home, also on the go, and that cannot be denied. You can't deny that right. Is a damn good idea, and it's a way for them to continue feeding into those markets that they've held onto for so long. You have Nintendo fans both at home and ones that like their stuff on the go, old school Game Boy Advance people and DS people, satisfied with the way that Nintendo is handling their console. So,
right.
A lot of changes this generation, and they're not going to stop. We're not done changing. We're not done evolving. This isn't even my final form. But yeah, I feel like this may be the last iteration of the console wars as we know them traditionally. We're getting 2 new boxes. So there will inevitably be comparisons between the two. But I feel like the way that we rate the console war and who we determine the winner is going to be way more focused on the actual services that are provided. Instead of just, oh, well, this one has this exclusive and this, I like this box, so therefore, they're my favorite or whatever. If they're not providing you with anything that's, oh my goodness, man, that thing is awesome. If they're not providing more than just, a few exclusives, I don't know how good they're going to be going forward. Because, there's a pandemic going on right now, and a lot of people do not have hundreds and hundreds of dollars to spend on video games. So I feel like we're definitely going to be seeing a lot more change, and hopefully Sony catches up with it. But we'll see.
I agree. But yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else. I think we're at the end of the show portion.
Yeah. So. Exactly. So that's going to end the news portion of the show. We're going to play a little bit more of Orcs Must Die 3 on Stadia before we go. But like we were saying, and thank you to Tolkor and Mount Lover for giving you guys input on these stories as well. We definitely appreciate any input or feedback that we can get from our live audience. So make sure that you all are watching the show. The ones that are watching the show, make sure you let us know what you are thinking. Which one?
How did you not die? This guy right here, you bounced him off the wall. He didn't die.
Oh, damn.
That's hilarious.
Let us know your thoughts and opinions on these stories, and keep us informed on what you guys think is going to happen with this next generation. But yeah, that's going to do it for episode 214 of a weekly gaming news show. We're going to go ahead and call it as far as the news portion is concerned. And with that, my name is Trenell.
I'm Todd.
And we will catch you all next week. Peace out for now. And oh man, yeah, they're getting through.
All right, let me get off. Don't go anywhere because we're gonna continue playing. Maybe at least finish this one. Maybe one after this.
Yeah, we'll do one more after this.
This game is mad fun. I'm enjoying
this game
it.
is super fun, man.
Yeah, I got like lightning bolt hands.
Nice. When'd you get that?
That's what they gave me. When they gave me this dude.
Oh man, I got freaking knives, man. I don't want this.
I got my arrow back too. I use that as one of my things, so I can shoot my arrows. Oh, big boys. That big boys.
I see him.
They should get stuck. Oh, come on, cat.
Get launched. Get launched.
God dang it.
And knocked them over. Ooh, yeah, I might have to get some speed on those things if they're gonna be valuable at all.
Yeah, these big dudes are annoying. Just because as soon as they get next to you,
they stun you. Damn, stop beating me!
He's going hard! Dang, he's going so hard!
Damn, man, beat the damn dog shit out of me, yo.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom.
Do you think? My goodness, man. To beat the damn hell out of me. Alright, we need more. You need more here. I don't have a lot of money. So let me. Not enough room. Nice.
This one packs a punch.
Got both of those there. I'm gonna just get me as much protection here as possible. Into the fire with you. And I'll just get some more of these.
Efficient placement equals efficient killing.
Okay, so we got those two. We got all of that. We use some more tar traps, but I don't have any. Man, I need more walls, man. This game's skipping out on the walls.
This spot is perfect.
Okay. And this will be the final hold-off point. But yeah, thank you for coming through, Tolkor. Thank you, Mount Lover, for coming through. Thanks to anybody that was chilling in the chat. I thought I saw Yanni up there. We appreciate each and every one of you for coming through. This game is super fun, and I'm kind of upset that it's a Stadia exclusive. I mean, I don't have anything against the service. It's not, you know... Oh, I can teleport? I didn't know I was Nightcrawler.
Can you top that, Cygnus?
Gangster.
No one is a match for me. They'll be talking about me for ages. Ah, to be young,
I'm Nightcrawler.
and powerful.
I'm freaking Nightcrawler, man. What the hell? That is awesome.
As if anyone was not already impressed. I am what all apprentices should strive to be.
Okay, so real quick, one thing I need to make sure next week, I have my stream deck set because
doing it manually.
doing it manually is no, it's not that. It's trying to do it manually play the game is one thing, but every time I have to do it manually, I have to disengage.
You have to toggle out. Hey, check this out though. I didn't even know I could do this. What's your double jump or your A in the air?
What?
Got like a body slam?
I don't know what he's doing. He's playing dead. don't know what he's doing. What are you doing? Get
Are
up.
you like healing? I don't know what that is. Did you guys beat Borderlands 3 already, right? No, I did not beat Borderlands 3.
No, we have not. I've done a tutorial. That's all I've done.
I'm on like the second or third world or something, but I'm not interested in that game at all.
Yeah,
check out what I can do. This is like the only thing better on my character than yours.
Oh, teleport.
Yeah,
That's pretty dope.
Freaking Nightcrawler. I didn't even know.
That's pretty dope. All right, I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put that there. Oh, you put another catapult. Nice.
Yeah, I put a catapult here so we can try. Oh, is this even a good spot? Let me see. Oh, and I can't see shit. Get this out of here.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should try to. We should try to funnel them again.
You want to funnel them again?
Can we just put a barricade up and just block them in and pound on them until they break through the barricade?
I think they'll start breaking them at some point. Yeah, let's put one here.
I was thinking we'll put it down. Put it on these steps. Like remove these tar pits and put it on the bottom of these steps.
Okay.
But can I sell trap?
Yeah, you go and sell them, and I'll put them down.
Oh, you get okay? Because I have 4K. I can put a couple down.
I got 3K.
Right there.
How much do yours cost? Are they the same price as mine? Mine's at 900.
No, mine's 1,000.
Okay, yeah. So I want to be the one to put those down.
Okay. See what that does. I mean, eventually, like, yeah, you're right. They'll probably start breaking them. But I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of them that's going to get launched by a catapult. And that reminds me. So, oh, you put them up here too. Yeah. I will open this space up. Because there's no way for us to really kill them from here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll open that, leave that, let them funnel through here, through all these traps.
This should work.
But what I found out is these dudes were hidden, so they would be bouncing. They would bounce up here where I'm standing,
Hold on,
and then they would eventually
Whoa,
get up
shit.
and try to run away.
Oh my bad. All right, what were they doing?
They would just get bounced off the wall, and they just landed like right around in here.
Really?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Because this one is this one's throwing them out into the fire.
Yeah, it's the one at the bottom of the stairs I was launching them near.
Oh, okay. All right, let's put it in a different direction then.
No, leave it. It's only been like one or two of them, so I'm just gonna put a couple of traps here to slow them down. So if they get launched there, they don't because they just get up and try to run down the stairs to the door.
Okay.
So I just want to just make sure that they don't have a free reign. And let's see what else can we do here because I can put one here, and I'll put one here, and I'll put one there, and I'll just throw some spikes here. So when they're down here trying to beat the door open, if they get this far, they're taking damage. All right, I'm ready to go.
I am also ready to go.
All right. Off we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Oh, what the hell's happening? A freaking guy's arm is breaking when I'm walking, like charging up my freaking ability. It's so weird looking.
Yeah. I love the first two, 1 and 2. I just thought 3. It just felt dated to me.
3 was just more of 2, and I'm tired of 2.
Yeah, it wasn't interesting enough. It wasn't anything new or exciting about the game.
I haven't played that game in years, and like it didn't. I was not interested to go back. It's like it wasn't anything like particularly new. Like I didn't like the upgrades. I was like, these upgrades are like ass. Like I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. Boing, launched their ass.
See,
oh man, I
this
love
one
that.
died when he landed. Oh yeah.
Okay, they are. So they actually get through them. They actually get through them pretty quick.
That shit really fast.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, that's definitely a bad idea. You don't want to waste it. So definitely use it as crowd control versus trying to stop it.
Keep one open.
Yeah. Yeah, because they just beat through that thing real quick. This dude made it past, and he just got killed. Oh wait, he didn't die. But he'll die. I'm not worried about it. He should die. Yeah,
oh damn! Got me stunned.
Right, let me jump off this catapult.
No, I'm still in the first area. We're still good.
Oh, okay. Jump back on. There's a bunch of them there. Boom!
Yeah, I'm stuck on all these spikes. Take a full ride. Boing.
It looks like you get skulls for kill, because I keep getting them with kill streaks. I don't know if I'm earning them skulls, but every now and then, it's like I get like a different type of pop up.
Yeah.
I have to check. Yo, it's so many. Look at the group. Look at the.
Yeah, I'm looking at him. I know. I can use your help.
All right, I'm coming.
Oops. Ow! Stop smacking me. Heal. It's those big dudes, man. The big dudes make me.
Pain, yeah. They try to keep them locked up in here.
They put a. There we go.
This game is fun. I like it.
This game is fun as hell, man. Like something like this would have totally been on my radar had I known it was coming out on anything besides Stadia.
Besides Stadia, yeah.
Yeah.
So, the experience with Stadia, it's okay. Remember I was telling you about how I was losing resolution, and I think it was specifically because I was switching. And
I'm just alt tabbing out of the game. Yeah, same.
Yeah, putting it in the background. So when you put it in the background, it's throttling down, right? So it's not using as much resources. Because right now, since I've stopped toggling, it's been working.
It's fine. Yeah,
but
same. Get that big bazooka.
Working on him. He's dead. There's another one though. He's
there
dead.
we go.
There's another one. There's a whole shitload of them.
Ugh.
These people are so pain.
I think. Oh god, there's so many of them. I think this is putting an ability on my blades. I think. Yeah, I think it's putting electric on my blades.
Oh, nice. Those fire things saved us. Oh, get off me!
Alright, he's dead. One more.
Launch him, please. I don't think it launches if you're standing on it.
Launch him!
Oh, it did launch.
God damn it. Alright, well, look at him.
That's the last one, right?
Yeah, that was the last one.
Okay. These launches are fucking hilarious. I love them.
Yeah, they're great. It's just ragdolls them.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they dropped some stuff up here. It's those green markers on the
nice.
mini map.
So I'm thinking maybe drop some stuff here to slow them down back here too.
Yeah, so that you can hit it with the catapult.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
We can
funnel them.
Yeah. Let's take that up there.
Yeah. We can just put the barricades and just like funnel them through the center. So one right here. That's this, and then put a tar trap right there. So they'll start walking through that specific area, and that way you can bomb them.
Yep, that works. Oh look! Wait, you see where the ghosts are going? They're going around to the right. You see it?
Yeah, I do. I couldn't bring it over anymore though.
Can you put? You see where I put this tar pit? Can you put a barricade right there?
I can. So let's do that then.
No, leave those. Is if you had an extra one.
Oh, I didn't. Hold on.
Okay.
Let's go here. Let's bring that up here. I need a little bit more cash.
I mean, that's fine. It's fine there. Because we can they're funneling.
Okay, so yeah, so they just funnel through that side then. Okay,
yeah,
so
they're funneling through the tar pit. That's what we want, right?
Let's get rid of those two. Right there.
Another wise choice by the great.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we want. We want them funneling through the tar pits.
Yeah,
Slow them down so we can bomb them.
Okay. And this will be the second to last wave, so we get some more money. We can increase the chokehold there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm cool. I felt the same. Didn't play any of them and felt that way. Just playing it to beat at this point. Yeah, I just wasn't feeling it, man. It's like that gameplay style. I mean, it's like the original looter shooter. There's so many looter shooters out there, and like I feel like a lot of them are just that
do it much better.
They do it a little bit better, you know?
Yeah, they've moved forward, and Borderlands is still the same Borderlands. When was the first one?
It's the same game.
2007.
Yeah, it felt like the exact same game. I was just like, this is boring.
I'm always
Yeah, I agree.
ready.
Yeah.
More enemies on the way.
Not saying it's a bad game, just saying that it was mad boring, and Randy Pitchford didn't really, you know, give me a huge incentive to want to give him money, you know, with him being an asshole and all. Now, I think you can destroy the barricades, so try not to hit those.
All right.
Because I don't know if they can. I know they do take damage, but I don't know if they can, if it's friendly damage.
If it's friendly fire, yeah. It doesn't look like the tar traps do. And
they're
struggling through those tar traps. I think
that's
a
good.
good move.
Yeah, that's a lot of good big ones too. So yeah, try to take out as many of those as possible.
Oh no, I missed that one. Oh god, I'm scared. If the big one gets up here, I'm in trouble.
There you go. Good hit.
It's because they stuck in the tar. It doesn't launch them. Or was it because
it does do damage to him though? Oh, you bastard.
Try to thin out this herd here. There's a bunch of them there.
Alright, they're on the spike traps.
And just call me when you need me to come and jump down.
Once they get past the spike hallway, I'll give you a call.
Alright.
So far, so good.
I moved to the bottom of the steps now because that's a nice little choke point for them. I'm getting at least I'm doing damage to them. So by the time they get up there,
yeah, it drops them. It doesn't kill them, but it does drop them, so I can do damage to them.
Nice. But this dude got up here with full health, and he's glitching the floor. Let's see what happens to him. Does he make it? He shouldn't make it. Even if he makes it to the gate, he shouldn't be able to get through. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh yeah, the fire damage. Yeah, nice. Okay, yeah. I think the barricades are good. I think you got free reign. The barricades aren't taking any damage.
All right. I'm looking. It looks like you. Oh, well, you pushed forward now, didn't you?
Yeah. I actually pushed forward a little bit.
Yeah, I see. Can I see you back to swipe? I was like, what is that? It's you. Awesome.
What? They're talking. It's like a movie scene or something like that. So I was very impressed. Oh yeah, this choke point right here is excellent.
At the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah, I'm able to get a lot of splash damage on it too.
Yeah. Such a small area. Alright, retreating back. Alright, I'm on the spike. Spike
I
floor.
can see from the corner. Oh, I wonder if I can hit that. Oh, wait. Let's see what happens. He ran away.
Ow. Hey, step on this. Boing.
Oh, we're at the end now. These are the last few. I'm coming.
Yeah. Get up here. We're good though. Oh! Stop hitting me with that club, my dude. Alright.
That's it. Nice.
Not bad at all.
Did you see the one I was pushing?
Yeah, I did.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so we can just increase the slowdown here.
Yeah.
I think this is a really good choke point.
I think what we should do is see, because they split off to the left and around. I'd like to try to get them staying inside, right?
So you want to take all this down from the hill and try to create a funnel here?
Yeah, like just a barricade funnel to make them come. Just to make them go that straight route, right? Because the more we can get them grouped up, the better to be.
Okay.
So, like, if we can go down to this rock, because I think if we can keep them inside to this rock here, I don't think they will split out from here. They'll keep a straight line. But what has happened is a lot of them are coming. See, like this one, they're coming straight, and they're coming all the way around.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more money to get that to happen.
I don't see these two. They take this one, take these two off. It just go like this, staggered coming down like this.
Does that work?
If you attach them to the corners, see?
Oh yeah, you could actually attach them a little bit closer like that.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Like that. And I
Okay.
think that.
I think that's it.
Yeah, that should keep them coming right down that way.
Okay.
I don't know why this dude decided to run in that big ass circle. I don't think they'll do that.
Yeah, no, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think he's just lost, but yeah, I think they're choked off right here. All right, so let's just put some more tar traps.
I can put one more tar trap.
I got a few I can put down. Oh, well, 2.
Where you putting? Okay,
Up here.
All right.
You know what? No, that's a pretty big area. Let's put him. Let's try to slow him down here
At the rock, yeah.
Yeah, at the rock here.
I'm gonna start like from your barricade and just move over.
Okay.
Left, yeah.
Couldn't be better.
Take one more from over here. I think I get that gate. Go back to you.
Coin.
I could take
Guess
this
I should
one.
get more.
Just like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And
I like that. I like that.
let me stick it this way, because if you put the trap there to discourage them from going to the right, like these ghosts are running.
I mean, if they want to run backwards and around, that's on them. I don't care.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
Okay, cool. I'm done with that.
All right.
More ready, I cannot be.
Oh shit! I should have waited until you got back to your catapult.
That's
Are you
fine.
there?
I made it. Yeah,
All right,
I
good.
made it.
Chaw! A crag.
Oh boy, we got boss battles up in here.
Let's do it.
Remove him quickly.
All right, say remove him quickly.
I don't know where he's at. Show me when I see a crag. Oh, I see him.
Yep, I see him. It's like raining orcs whenever them things go off, dude. Oh, Crag is destroying the barricades. He's destroying the barricades.
He's breaking traps.
Oh, yeah, he's breaking them. Yeah, take him out if you can.
I'm trying to.
So far, he just opened up the...
Yeah, they're still going where we want them to go, though.
Why aren't my freaking tar traps working against these big boys?
Where's he? I see him.
Yeah, just try to focus on Crag.
I see him. I see him.
Yeah, he's this. He's almost. Oh God.
This thing fires slow. Now I can't see him because he's behind a rock. Oh,
Yeah, they're at the first launch pad.
He got launched. I saw it.
Don't you destroy my launch pad? Get out of here, sir.
And my catapult doesn't stagger him. It staggers the other side. He's by me now. I can't.
Well, I'm at the spikes right now, so.
Tell me if this catapult is hitting proper.
I didn't see the impact. Oh yeah, he's making his way. He's only at half
Alright.
damage.
All right, I'm coming. I just shot one more thing.
Hey, stand on this. Boing. Why is it not working?
Cause Crag.
Oh, did he just
no,
like
look at
disable it? He just like disabled like a whole bunch of my stuff.
He's down. He's down.
I'm confused as to exactly what that did.
What's happening? Yeah.
Yeah, because now everything is like disabled. Like, what do we do?
It's glowing orange, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a shit ton of dudes too. Holy crap! All the spikes.
Oh,
no,
okay. So it's only temporary.
Temp.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, great. Okay, good.
Nice. It looks like you picked him up. I don't know why I thought you were like picking him up where the slam was.
Nah. All right, a lot of boys coming. Here comes some ogres.
Yeah, it's a bunch. But I think we got a nice little choke point. So
Yeah, we got a pretty good choke point. Caught a few of them. Oh no, they're all up in the field. I think he actually might have destroyed some of those barricades.
I think the barricades. Yeah, he destroyed the barricades. Yeah, but that's fine. That means it's gonna take him longer to get up there. Let him wander. Okay.
Yeah, they're wandering around. aimlessly.
Yeah,
All right,
as
here
long
we
as they're
go.
not able to get across the bridge.
First orb of ogre.
Yeah,
Big boy.
I got my arrow. Got my arrows. Yo, those launch pads be coming in handy. They launch at the right time, don't they?
They're so slow, but they launch like right when they're needed.
Like it just launched a whole bunch of them off. Oh, this dude's not dead. I think he's dead.
Yeah, if they have too much health, it'll just
It just knocked him down.
knock them off their feet. There's some mana up here, a mana bottle.
Yeah, I tried to get it. The ogre punched me. He said I can't have it.
Oof.
They will have to be present in
Ragdolled them.
Ouch!
no one
There we go.
me.
Money bags. I got an achievement.
All right.
All right, let's make sure I don't hit continue this time.
Oh, we got all 4. I think 5 is like time based.
It's
and
a
we get
time
it.
one,
Yeah.
You see that it has a little icon on its shoulder. It should be.
Ice amulet, long range,
Long
multi shot ice attack with secondary short range freeze ability.
That's interesting.
Interesting. Okay, so we definitely have to start thinking of situations where there's no walls, because that was this, and we've been relying on arrow walls a lot. So the barricades definitely came in handy.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. I think the barricades came in.
So I'm just gonna go. Oh, let's see.
Let me.
Barricades
activate
block
my
2
giant
spaces
fortress.
and cost less. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna be barricade guy.
Okay. But I think I should be. I mean, what do I have? I can do spike traps. Reduce cooldown even more. And that my spike traps are max. Deals arcane damage. Oh no! Give me my money back. I don't need.
I like
both.
this beat, yo. What kind of upgrades does the tar trap have? Because that was actually pretty good too.
Yeah.
Increase slow. I'll get that first upgrade.
Enemies take increased fire damage on tar. Enemies remain slow for a brief time. Increase slow. So I've pretty much maxed out my spike trap. My spike floor trap.
All right, so you're a spike floor trap guy. You know what? So let me get my money back real quick. Since you're spike floor trap, I'm going to get block 2 with the barricade. Increase. Reduce the cost. Make barricades a lot cheaper. I'm gonna need my blunderbuss.
I'm gonna get this ice amulet. Yeah.
Damage and explosion. Yeah, let's go with that. I have 11 more. And then I will get reduce cooldown on my spike traps. Alright, that's good for now. Alright, I'm ready when you are.
Alright, go ahead, continue. Yeah, if you completely block path of barricades, enemy will attempt to destroy them. Close quarters. Oh, you son of a bitches!
I've read all about Master.
He put us back
Okay.
inside.
I don't remember it.
We'll be fine. We can still create some pretty good choke points. I mean, we don't really need them though. Damn it! Oh well.
Well, yeah, but I would have upgraded. Well, I maxed out my spike trap, so that's useful here.
Yeah.
I would have upgraded my wall trap again. Can I go back? What did I upgrade that in? It's fine. But I definitely want to put my ceiling thing back on.
Yeah, I just put one there. That's probably the spot for it. Right now we only have one area, so let's try and save as much money as we can. So until we see what strategy is going to be for the next round.
Yeah. Why do I have all these open slots?
I don't know. Let's see. We might have got some new abilities. We got the ice amulet.
Yeah. What I'm noticing is if you if you click on something that you already have equipped, it gives an open slot.
Yeah.
And I can reslot it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't select the bow. Oh, because that's my primary. Okay. Yeah, I want that. I don't want the blunderbuss. You can keep that blunderbuss nonsense. I'll take my spike floor.
I like the blunderbuss, man. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, not a huge fan.
Yeah, the
Where's my
roof smasher.
I want my healing McDeal. And now let's rock traps. So I want that one. You can go there. I want that one. You go there.
Just like in
That
training.
one, you go there. And I'll do tar. And that's it. I don't see any need for anything else.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're pretty
I got
choked
barricade.
off really good right here. We should be able to take them.
Yeah, I got barricade and stuff to I can also
Let's
use.
go.
But
Okay.
what you
Alright,
got up on the ceiling?
The
The spike thing.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna.
Let's just do this first round and see. Let's see where we go, where it goes. I feel like we should be okay.
This thing. Just
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
those up. Yeah. And I think we're good. I think one is fine.
Yeah,
let's
we
go.
could survive one round here.
Let's see what my ice trinket does.
Oh, you got it equipped? I didn't even equip it.
Yeah.
Probably should have done that.
Did I? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what's going on? It's taking so long. This is a small map.
Yeah, very small.
Dude, it turns into ice. It's awesome. Look.
Yeah, the short. It doesn't do any damage, so you still have to get the kill.
Yeah, I have a second. Oh, what's the secondary? No, if I keep hitting them, they break.
Oh, okay. It should have a secondary. It should be a first and secondary weapon. Ow.
Yeah, I used it at some point, and my mana is not covered. It seems like this uses only mana, actually. Yeah, it uses only mana.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have to be quick swapping between these two things.
Check it out.
Stop.
Nice. He still smacked me in the head, but that was cool.
That's dope. And then I when I swat, oh, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, that wasn't
when
bad
I
at
swapped back, I hit him with the arrow and it broke him in pieces. That's pretty dope. I'll throw one of these up here, and then I'll also got this guy
That there.
right here. So we got two of them.
Okay.
And
I got
before we do
1,000.
anything,
Got over 1,000 right now.
I got like 2,300. I didn't barely do anything last round. I'm gonna throw a couple of tar traps here.
Yeah. Let's start slowing them down here.
Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. In here. No, what do I want it?
We want to slow them down so they get hit by this trap here. So yeah, like in this little center section.
Right there.
Yeah, right there's
There you
good.
go. Yeah, because that's in between both of them, right? It's
And then we
actually-
can actually get 2 of these right here
Book.
and just like destroy them from right there. And I got 500 more, so I'm just gonna put down some floor traps. I'm just gonna have enough for one, so I'll put it right there. Okay.
What is this? Hold on.
Oh no, they're coming
Coming
from another direction.
Yes.
Holy crap! All right, let's re-strategize. Okay.
So I'm gonna take all the stuff that I just put down here because they're not coming over here at all.
No,
Whoops! I sold your trap. Sorry.
no, it's fine.
Take that off the ceiling. Yet. I'll leave the rest of the stuff. I mean, 3,200 is enough to get a good start over here.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like this door is going to be locked off, so they're not even coming through this area. So it's just going to start point going.
To there. I'll
Just
put
like in training.
Oh, you did that already. Okay.
think
Want to
one
slow
is
them
enough.
down so they get caught in that. So since you got that there, I'll just drop these here.
Looking good.
And yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, I still have 1,700 left, so they're coming from this door and going around.
Yeah.
Move the tar traps up 1 and let me put some spike traps in the place of your tar traps right here.
All right.
To slow him down.
Now that
Whoops.
You'll never see this one.
Oh, come on. Accuracy, buddies. All right, let's
And
go.
then I still have 800, so let's just put another wall trap.
I would just hold on to it. I think that's enough for now.
Okay.
To be quite honest. I mean, because we got the wall, we got the tar, and we got the ceiling trap, right?
Yeah.
We
For
got
one round, we should be good. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Wasted money? Probably.
more enemies on the way.
So we'll hold them off for one round here.
Come on.
Enemies are
Oh, it's a big boy.
Yep,
See
it is a
coming
big
through the
one.
door?
Yep.
Look out.
It's a giant.
Whoa,
What
an
is this
Earth
guy?
Lord. I don't care what he is, he's dead.
Oh,
I've read about these.
you see what I just
Oh, yeah, they don't die, they multiply.
did? Baby's kids.
Kill him.
So my that thing, the amulet,
Uh-huh.
the ice amulet, the specials the AOE freeze.
Nice. Okay. There we go.
He was just running, taking damage. Get out of here, crap. Easy. So like if I switch to it and then boom.
We'll give him some of that. Woo.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't bad at all.
A new. So where are they coming from?
Looks like they're coming from the same door.
Yeah, I'm okay to go with what we have.
Yeah, we'll save money.
Wait, no. Are they coming from both? I see
No.
somebody over here. How'd they get over here?
We'll go all the way around.
Oh, okay. They just walking around. I just want to be sure. All right.
Yeah,
let's
so if
go.
you wanted to do anything, I would just create another choke point right here so we could just jump over this acid and then start, taking them out from this side right here.
Yeah. I don't.
Huh?
But they didn't get past us, right?
No?
You talking like right here at this door, right here, right? At this.
Yeah, like
this
right
area
here.
Right here.
Mhm.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's do it.
Let's just set up a little something.
Right here. And I can drop. Oh wait, the ceiling. is
Oh,
higher.
shit.
Did you press
God
X?
damn it. Yeah, I pressed X by accident.
More enemies on the way.
I've done it too.
Alright, we're good.
These guys look like normal. Oh yes, it's the dude, the earth dudes. Yeah, so the ice amulet uses only mana. Slow down.
So even if they do get past us, it's like a long way until they actually get anywhere meaningful.
Yeah. Oh, big boy, big boy. Stop this.
Dude, fast, man.
Yeah, he can't rush it out. He can't run it out. What are you doing, dude? Get out of here. Oh, it's a whole group. Nice size group.
Boom. As soon as I see ice, that's when I go for my freaking alternate move.
Oh,
I've
nice.
never been so happy.
Combo.
All right. Good job.
Right. They come from the other door now.
Other door now. All right, let's head over.
Is this the same door we set up initially? No, this is a whole new door. No, it's
No,
the same one.
same door.
Okay.
You can put down some. I'll put down some tar traps right here.
And you still have the ceiling trap up there. I'll throw a ceiling trap back here, but they haven't really been getting past
No, they
us.
haven't been getting past this, but yeah, we can do
No,
it
it's
anyway.
gonna happen. There's gonna be some dude we haven't saw before that's gonna be like
Yeah, some new enemy. I think we're
breaking us
actually
down. Yeah, we're gonna be hurting our feelings.
good. Let's take these out.
I'm gonna drop some tar right here in the secondary area, and I'm good there. That's what I'm gonna leave.
I
So I got tar. I added some more wall spikes, and I added the ceiling spikes.
Okay. I'm cool with
All right.
that.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
More enemies on the way.
More enemies on the way. That guy sounds like the guy that played the professor on Futurama. I freaking love Futurama, man.
They got the one. Is this somebody behind me?
No.
Oh, I know. It's the what's name is clipping the wall scope. Got some more earth dudes.
Yeah, they're not so bad.
Nah. Oh, we got big boys. Hey, stop for a second.
I need a bigger challenge.
Headshots are actually a thing. I like it. I actually get more damage for headshots.
Nice. You know what? You're right. I wasn't even trying. I was just shooting. Shoot.
Well, my reticle is huge with this big ass freaking shotgun, but
Oh yeah.
like, for some of these like the taller enemies, I have to like actually look up at them.
Are those? Why are those dudes jumping? Do they always jump?
I don't know.
Costly one.
That was,
All right, both doors are open,
Yeah, of course they are.
so we can
What's up?
easily get back to them by just jumping over these lava pits or acid pits or whatever.
Whatever they are, yeah.
So we got
So
that set up.
This way.
I'm gonna put
I'm gonna add a choke point right here.
where?
Right here where I'm standing, because if we lock them up here, we can cover both sides
Okay.
pretty easily.
All right, I'm gonna put some tar traps down, and I will also put down one of these.
I'm low. I only got 800.
Perfect placement.
So I only can do
I'll use up
2
all my
strike
money.
Traps. Yep, that's it. 2 strike traps and the wall trap. And I put a wall trap down there too.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think they're gonna be slow getting up here, right?
Yeah.
When they do finally get up here, we should be able to hold both doors.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do this.
I'll watch this side first.
More enemies on the way.
All right, I got this door.
All right, well, they're coming from that door. I'm gonna give you some backup. I'll just back you up from right over here.
This side is really heavily fortified too.
All right. They're starting their trench. All right, big boy coming.
Yeah, I see it. Hey, he's trying to run to get you. What's wrong with him? What are you doing, dumb dumb?
Got issues.
He's just running. Hey, little guy, what are you doing?
All right, they're beginning to exit or enter through here now.
I'm coming.
I'm just like catching them from right here.
Oh, you got big boys. Well, they stay frozen for a long time.
Whoa, he's moonwalking on them.
Yeah, I saw
Let's
this.
go.
All right, other side, other side.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, they got cut down. I'm coming.
Yeah, you go run those down. I'll take care of these.
Yeah, I got him. Push
All right,
forward now.
got one big boy.
That's it.
Can't cast without mana.
Don't let him moonwalk on you.
I keep freezing him. The AoE freezes freaking amazing.
All right. Good job.
Nice. So I'm guessing this time they're gonna be coming out simultaneously, right? Because this is the
Yeah.
last. This is the last wave.
Okay. I got 2,500. Make your defenses in the room where both enemy meet. Better utilize traps that way. That's
Where do
very
you see
true.
that at?
They do have
Oh.
to meet. They do meet up right here, but that is dangerously close to the entrance.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that at all.
I'd rather have 2 small choke points than 1 mega choke point with only like a little bit of space between us and the exit.
I agree.
We're gonna go with this strategy for now.
Yeah,
If we
I
lose,
think we
we'll
should-
retry. But yeah, I think this is the move. Let's
I think we
put
got
down
this
another
fine,
one of
'cause-
those.
Oh, did you just drop one there? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I think this one because we have a common area that we can meet them. That's easily
Right.
traversed between the 2 areas. I think that's cool. I'm going to let's see what is over here. There's no ceilings. I can't do that.
I can't put a wall trap here. You do have one on the other side.
There's one there. Coming down this way, you got a wall trap there. So let me just throw a wall trap here.
Ceiling trap there.
Oh, there's a wall trap there already. You threw that ceiling trap. Oh, you put 2 of them. Dang. Efficient and quick. So I can drop some. I'm not going to do tar because they're so expensive. I'm going to drop some spikes in front of both. Here. Let's go here and here. Right before those wall traps. And then
You know, do that side.
here.
I think we're good, but yeah, we should be fine.
All right.
All right, I'm ready.
As always.
Unleash the horde. All right.
Live long and prosper. We'll see how our strategy works.
Yeah. Either we're going to pass or we're going to fail.
All right, they're coming from my side first.
My side first. Okay, so they're not even simultaneously spawning. I got to keep my eye open.
They probably they probably do on like harder difficulties, but we're playing on like normal mode.
Yeah.
All right, they're all beginning to spawn from the other side now.
I'm coming. I'm over there. I'm going. Did I get lost? Oh no!
Uh-oh.
I fell in the hole. Son of a bitch. I'm coming up. Dang it! It slowed me down. They're here now. All right, I got it. They're fine. I trapped. Oh, were you killing them?
Yeah.
Or was just trapped? Okay, good.
Oh no, I was just on my side. I didn't even get a chance to go over there.
Nope. The traps destroyed them then.
Nice.
I saw a whole bunch of dead bodies.
Ow.
Get back here. Get back here.
Not happening.
Push forward. Hey, freeze. Ouch.
Okay. How you doing over there?
I'm fine.
I'm clear.
They have no chance. Just destroying them. Between the traps and the freezing, and what I realized, if I freeze them in front of in the trap,
In the trap, yeah, they get stuck.
it just keeps coming out and destroying them.
Yep. All right, great.
So maybe
Great,
this is
great.
a simultaneous spawn. All right, this time I'm not gonna run over to help you, man. I'm gonna leave you on your own.
Okay. All right, so then
If you
if
need help,
that's
let me know for sure. But
yeah. No, I mean, I thought I was in a bit of a pinch, but yeah, the traps did work. I'm actually gonna set a few more on this side. So let's put one here.
yeah, I'm setting some
Ceiling trap there.
to slow them down from going up the steps.
Ceiling trap there.
I don't want tar.
We got them choked all. Okay. Put a wall trap here. And then we got 4 traps and a wall trap there. I am good to go.
All right, I'm just spiking the stairs just in case.
In case I get past this.
Yeah, just to be on the safe side.
Okay.
Well, that's not going to get him, is it? Oh, it should.
I mean, if they cross over here, yeah, I would.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that. Can
I'd put them like on these walls right here on the outside, right there, maybe right there, and right here.
I'll put them on the stairs.
Oh, yeah,
right
okay, yeah, it works too.
All right.
If I get any extra money, I'll run back and plant something.
All right, I'm running back to my door.
Ready to go.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
All right, coming from my side first, and I got some elementals. I can use some of your I could use some of your freeze power with these dudes.
I'm on my way. I'm here. Hey guys. Ouch. Stand there for a second. Whoa. What am I seeing? Oh no, they just come through that door. Alright, they're coming through.
Alright, come through your door. I'm good. Head on over. Dang, freaking thunderclap me. Take that. Let me know if you need anything.
No, I'm fine. These guys have. They're not that big consequence at this point. Between the traps and the ice.
It's a rat for those boys.
Yeah. Hold on for a second, guys.
Yo, freezing them on the trap is very nice to look at.
These dudes are running on fire. They're just
Getting destroyed.
But they're pushing me back a little bit now. Hold on. I'm sitting here laughing.
Oh no, I fell in the acid. Hello.
Oh,
Oh god, it puts me all the way back here. Alright.
yeah, just push that to
Oh god.
It's not that bad.
Yep, except one almost got through. Put him down. Yeah, okay. If any that make it that far, by the time they get here, they're almost dead.
Yeah.
I got your back.
Another
There we go.
victory.
All right.
That wasn't too bad.
Yo, this game's fun, man.
Yeah,
This game's fun.
It was mad fun.
Yeah, if we would have focused on like a central choke point, we might have been able to kill them all a lot faster because it's just been super overwhelmed by stuff.
Yeah.
So I do get that strategy as well, but the way we started, you know, we just started on one side and just like continuously build it on both sides.
Right.
So yeah,
the way the level was mapped out is like once they got to a certain point, we could easily cover each other too.
yeah.
That made it pretty simple. That made it pretty easy. I got.
Oh man, it's so a guardian archer. I like that.
That's what I was looking at.
Increase health.
Oh boy.
Yeah, these can be people that can like actually like stand by the exit and just like, you know, pop off arrows. I'm down with that.
Archers, draw.
I'm having fun, man.
Yeah, this game is mad fun.
This game is fun.
But I do have to wrap it up.
Yeah, it is 11:30, so I'm gonna have to call it for tonight. But Orcs Must Die 3, the Stadia exclusive that has garnered my attention, and I plan on playing more. Okay, so that's what this menu is for. You can actually see the enemy types that you're gonna be fighting against.
Where do you see that at? Where are you looking?
Here at the level select screen.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. It's got those dudes. Look at
The big lanky boy.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll save him for next time. How many levels? There's 18 levels.
Oh, wow.
And how many are we on?
We're on 8.
8. Yeah, so maybe like one, maybe 2 more sessions of this until we're done with it, and then we can see if there's anything else on Stadia that we can play co-op until our our a free trial ends. But yeah, this is actually really fun. Didn't cost me a dime, so I'm good. I'm good with that.
Very happy with that. It actually runs well.
Yeah.
Other than the mouse activity, the mouse has to be on the window for it to work. I can't run it in the background.
Yeah, same.
But other than that, yeah, I think it's a good service.
Yeah.
I can't fault Google for the service. I'm not a big fan of buying digital goods or buying goods I have zero control over.
Yeah, the issue isn't the service; it's the monetization scheme. How they actually want you to both subscribe to the 4K 60, which isn't being provided across all the games in the library. In addition to that, you have to pay for the service, and you have to purchase each and every for the majority of the games. The ones that are go ahead.
Yeah, it's like getting an Xbox, but instead of buying the box, you're renting the box and still subscribing to Game Pass. So if you've got an Xbox, say the PlayStation 5 is coming out, but instead of you going to spend $500 or $450 to buy the actual PlayStation, you're just renting the PlayStation, and you still got to buy all your games. And
you still got to buy all the games.
If at any point Sony decides to come and take the PlayStation away from you, you're stuck with all these games that you can't use anymore. Exactly. So that's my concern with Stadia. I mean, it's as far as infrastructure and performance, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
I'm just not a big fan of the model.
Business model. Exactly, the business model. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah, super fun. I had a great time. We'll be back next week with more Orcs Must Die 3. So make sure that you guys tune in for that. We'll be here for more news as well. But with that, we're going to go ahead and bounce out. We are your hosts with the most, and we'll catch you all next stream.
Peace out.
Peace.
Fade to black.
Fade to black.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm not that tired, but you know how when you're not sleepy, but you're just tired.
Yeah, I've been like that like all weekend, just tired as hell.
Yeah, I won't go to sleep, but I just don't want to do anything. I just want to just relax.
Right.